Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Saturday. So glad you're with us today. We have an incredible weekend ahead for you. 3 hours today, 3 hours tomorrow, and a very, very exciting show. This is going to be a really, it's a big one. We've got a very special debut today that has actually something in all of our years here we've not been able to bring to you until today, and that is going to be an emerald cut diamond. We've really, I know we all know good diamonds are rare and special, but it's what we do here. And yet today we're going to bring you our first larger stone in this really elegant, very glamorous cut that you just don't see in a lot of places. And when you do, it tends to be very, very expensive. I speak for, again, all the emerald cut lovers out there. We've been waiting for TVON to bring those incredible values that we love in the emerald cut world. So I'm really looking forward to that. That's going to be coming up in a band that's actually a unisex style. It's a stackable. It's a great idea for even gifting because it is so really iconic. It's really going to bring you a lot of gold, mirror finishing, all the things we love in really elegant jewelry. The band really suits the stone, and it's partly the setting. So I think all around a modern take on a really classic style band that I can guarantee you don't have from us. So we're really looking forward to that. That's going to be coming up here shortly. We also have some very special color on the way. We've got a Paraiba ring that is gorgeous. I've got some big closeouts and discounts on some really inciting and really just bold pieces. We've got a big Tanzanite, big Kunzite, really good Paraiba. Trust me, a Paraiba that's this size never gets this price. So we're going to do something there with more of that minty green blue color. And then, gosh, we got a lot of Mother's Day specials. Of course, if you didn't hear last night, we really announced that this is the last weekend to shop for Mother's Day gifting because it is next Sunday. So really, we've put together some specials for you to make the shopping easy and affordable. Got some great discounts on the way so that you can get those Mother's Day ideas, whether it's I know I've got some heart-shaped jewelry here. If that sounds good, we've got some really special ideas in even a heart-shaped Tanzanite. Yes, the pendant's not here yet. We've got some big pendants on order that are actually going to be pieces we got back from museums just to make for you guys some bigger sizes. But I actually have the ring today, which is a beautiful 5 carat plus. It's a 5 1/3, and it's a heart shape, and it's a new style of bridge. So I think that you're going to like it because it's not too much. Some of the bridge mountings get really oversized. This one's going to be still adequate to hold your 5 carat, but a really new way to do a bridge that's very wearable. So I'm looking forward to that as well. And also Diaspore earrings. Oh my goodness. What are we going to do on some huge Diaspore earrings? I had the drops the other day. They were amazing. We're going to bring you the larger studs here today. So, and oh, one more thing. If color changes up your alley and you like phenomenal stones, I also have a wheel. We put together a nice little discount on some of our color change sphene, the bigger ones, 3 and 4 carats. So 3 of those are on the way as well. Requests are welcome. If there's anything you're looking for, I really encourage those moms out there to maybe even think about, you know, sometimes we know that waiting around for the gift that we've always wanted may not work out as planned. So you know best what you like in jewelry, so maybe you want to treat yourself and have a little special something arriving at your doorstep to celebrate your Mother's Day. Okay, so this is really, again, last few days here to shop to have the delivery where it's going to be there in time. So that's really key, and we got the discounts for you as well. So let's take a look at our first item. It's brand new. It's actually a ruby that is a really special designer style. I like the look of this one here. It's got some diamonds. It's got some really good clarity to that ruby. And it also happens to be in platinum, 1130701. And this would be, it's like a little ladder that you can climb. Oh, if only my ladder was done in diamonds. I'd probably do a lot more work around the house if my ladder was done in diamonds. I'll tell you that right now. I've oftentimes thought about doing the risers in my stairs, you know, like in like not diamonds because, you know, what do I look like? Made of money. But, you know, got crystals. I thought that would be so glam. Might hurt the resale, you know, on my property. But hey, here we are with the platinum piece. Although some would like it. I don't know. I live in a glamorous town. Here we go. Platinum, 76 points in the ruby, 70. Guys, it's... You guys want to get the diamond weight here? It's not 76 points in diamonds. I don't know why they just repeat and just, you know. Anyway, I'm going to estimate the diamond weight at about, I'm going to say 15 points conservatively here. And if you get more, great, but it's listed as 76 and clearly it's not. So they just duplicate the carat weight, but that's okay. We'll help you out. This is like I like to do. But $9.99 is going to be your price tag on this one to get us started. So, you know, you get a great value. You get a very special opportunity to get a ruby in a platinum design with the matching chain that's coming with it as well. So thought we'd start with a major value, plus I do have a heart shape that's gonna bring you one bigger diamond. that floats in the middle of this very bold heart-shaped design. I brought you some heart shapes last night. They tend to be very popular this time of year for Mom's Day, so we thought we'd bring you another bigger version today, but with the really big individual diamonds. So again, let's celebrate, let's party. It's Saturday. Saturdays were made for shopping, weren't they? A nice little sit back, relax, and enjoy. Put your feet up. Let us know if you have any requests as well. We'll be happy to help you there. And oh, there is a stone that is a sapphire that is one of our largest. It's over 3 carats. And you tell me what you think that is. Padparadscha sapphire. In a 3, I'm telling you right now, that should be like $2 million bucks. You think I'm exaggerating? Go see what a 3-carat natural Padparadscha goes for. That has color like that. The perfect pink and orange, but in the more pastel. You know, they can be really dark and then they can be lighter. That is the perfect pastel. Okay, let me show you the measurement on this one because it comes with an adjustable chain that's 18 inches. So let me show you here. This is what it looks like from a distance. Let's get you that great measurement here, which should be right at about, I would say 5/8. And let's see if I'm right. Yeah, I'd say 5/8 of an inch there on that one. And then here's what it looks like on the neckline. So you can see how gorgeous that is with the glow. Look at that glow from a distance away. Blue red's exactly what we want to see out of our rubies, isn't it? And then you can see how there's that little bit of length to the chain. Well, that is courtesy of the adjustability. So this is just a little sliding bead. You're going to make it as long as you want, up to 18, as short as you need, and you can really fine tune it. So that's exciting. $9.99 on that one. Let me know if you'd like it. That is one of our cleanest, brightest rubies that you could ever imagine. And look at how it even looks like the chain has diamonds in it as well, but it's a diamond cutting. So you get that great chain that really works beautifully with it. So that'll be our one and only there in rubies and diamonds. Fabulous. $9.99. And then of course we've got, I'm just estimating the diamond weight, by the way. It's an estimation. I don't even need to, we can just, I know that you see the diamonds and the air, there's an air on the back. So it's clearly not a 3/4 carat diamond weight, but just estimating there. So that's approximate, but I can probably see if we can get that accurate. But let's move on. We've got that really beautiful, I got the Kunzite I was telling you about, that bold Kunzite. There's actually a new heart-shaped design in diamonds too, where it's really bold and it is also an enhancer. So let me pop this in for a look, because if that could be, well, that's about as bold as it gets. And then I'm holding it by the diamond. I don't want to, because the big diamond that's there is really important as well. It's a big bezel set diamond. So that is really elite, isn't it? You get the big pave in the bail. Have you ever seen a bail done like that? And then that huge diamond bezel set, that's a pendant, but it's also an enhancer. So if you're always looking for those rare enhancers to put on your pearls and your bigger chains and your beads, that might qualify right there. So there's also a Tanzanite deal and discount. We've got aqua. We've got a beautiful aqua pendant today. Some Paraiba that is extremely affordable for a carat 23. So you'll see if you like this one, with a lot of diamonds and a lot of gold as well. So really the full complement there. There's also a very large Kunzite pendant. I'll just flash a few things. You let me know if there's anything here you like maybe that one. The super saturated, deep, dark, best of the best in Kunzite. Also, it's a 28 karat 85. It has been heavily reduced today. I mean, ridiculously affordable for that one. And then there's fire opal and a pendant. We've got our emerald cut diamond coming up in a little bit, but I think this is what we deserve to see in the very beginning of the show, when there's a really, I think that would be the match to the Kunzite pendant too. Let me see if I can get the little water spot off of it. First, it's 1130886, and that is, well, it's pretty fabulous, with those really gorgeous step facets that glow blue and they glow pink, but really it's an orchid color overall, because that's what happens when you get the really good Kunzite. It is, you know, look at Kunzite somewhere else, because it is a far cry from what we show you here. And I know we get to seeing those qualities that are so true every single day. So it's like, okay, we expect nothing but the best, but really looking at what Kunzite typically looks like out in the world, it is very faint in its color. It's very light, it's very pastel. It usually has really no visible pinks at all. And this is really the ultimate high level. And of course that high saturation, 1130886 is a 696, almost 7 carats, and it's also an 18 karat gold. So we've upped the ante. And of course, sometimes it's like, okay, a lot of you naysayers will say, well, okay, fine, you're doing 18 karat gold, maybe there's a gram or two. Well, look at this. This is a bigger stone. It's a 7 carat nearly. You've got this huge basket work. You've got that great band. You can't set a stone of this size without using a lot of gold weight. So you've got 18 karat gold in a really high-end design here. And yet it's going to be amazingly affordable. This is one of those big discounts that's why it's here early. Now, I don't have the steam cleaners and all that out here on set. I'm just doing a live show here. So I can give it a good, scrub a dub from the top, but I can't get behind it. So there's a little, I want to give it a good steam cleaning as well, because Kunzites are not included. So if you're seeing anything that looks like inclusions, it's not. It's just, and here, look at that. That's just, again, there's always a little residue in the back side of it sometimes, just from, the atmosphere. So here's what we've got for you. That super clarity. You can actually see the band running right through it. It's our 696. It's an incredible stone. I've got those neat prongs there too, where it's a little more modern in the prongs, and that they've got that real, it fits the emerald cut, where they're more like bars of gold instead of little, what we typically see with a little thin baby prong. This really is, think of like a photograph in those old photographs in those photo albums where you really want to preserve the corners, and how they're set in the corners. That's what this looks like. And then of course you've got really it doesn't take away or distract from the stone, because you're not putting prongs essentially over the stone. So does that make sense? It's a really nice modern way to set an emerald cut. So those are the little details I really appreciate. And yet 18 karat gold, one only here, and used to be, that's the key words, used to be $69.99. Now it is not. Give us your request if you have them. If there was anything you missed out from last night, I've been fielding emails since about 4 this morning about pieces from last night. So again, some of which are available and some of which are not. But it's always worth asking if you were a little bit busy and you were out and about and enjoying your Friday night and maybe you weren't hanging out with us. Please give us a call and we can always see and check and see if somebody's here for you from last night's show as well. So again, I know there were a lot of questions, so it means that inevitably some of you may have been out and about and really busy on your Friday night. So again, anything you missed out, please let me know and we'll help you out. But $69.99, not going to be. This is that big discount we love on a really, really important Kunzite, and yet this is one only. Stays in 18 karat white gold. We'll size it to whatever you need, so no worries there. You get the size you need. You get it arriving ready to wear. No worry about sizing. My goodness, sizing is expensive right now. And it is for us too. There's no magic to it, right? It is for us, but instead of running around and spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars to size it up or down on your own and spend that time and leave it with someone you may or may not know, I never recommend that unless you really know your jeweler well. I always recommend let us do it for you. We do it for free anyways. So it really is done properly. It's done the right way, and you get the great value. It's not $69.99. Watch this. We're going to blow it out. If you love a bigger stone, these are a little bit tricky to get at those teeny tiny prices, but we're making it happen right now. This will be $1,999 only to the very first caller, and it is in that white gold. It will stay. Then we've got heart-shaped jewelry galore. We brought out all of our heart-shaped jewelry for Mom's Day because, again, you got some opportunities here to still shop and get it in time, and that would be, again, today and tomorrow only. So do keep that in mind. Then we've got our bigger Kunzite in the pendant, which we can show you as a nice little complimentary set opportunity as well. Look at this one. That's our big Kunzite there. Look at that. That's a great stone too. Same emerald cut, but a little more elongated. Well, it is bigger. It's, a good, 4 or 5 times bigger. So we've got a really good one there. And the heart shaped with the bigger diamond. Let us know what requests you have too. We'd love to help you out with those. Our ruby necklace we started with is still available. If you'd like to get that, and I think that Padparadscha, probably one that we need to see sooner rather than later, don't you think? Because there are going to be a lot of people asking. We don't see 3 karat Padparadschas ever. I've had one here that I can recall in 10 years, and yet it was not affordable like the one today is going to be, so that's exciting. And then, of course, don't forget about our heart shapes that we're going to show you all throughout the day. Now, here's my Kunzite, and then here's my Tanzanite. Let's show you what neon can do if you go more purple and blue and red, because it's kind of like you take the same kind of colors and you put different ratios there. We still had Kunzite with pink and purple and blue. Now we're going more blue, violet, and red, and yet this is that one and only, that one source stone called Tanzanite, out of Tanzania, of course, and a one only here, which is actually going to be one that will sail on out of here in a hurry because it's 1129271. This is our cushion cut. It's a 317, so it's giving you a nice big size there, and it also is bigger diamonds on the sides too. 317 with 47 points in your diamonds. That's exclusive and very nice to have because they're all bigger stones, and that pointing down the sides makes sense. It gives you that nice even symmetrical look, kind of like a 3-stone would look in a ring, except obviously you get 5 stones here. And yet this is 47 points among 4, so they're all averaging over 10 points apiece, and really impressive sizes, really close to, averaging 12. And that is exciting, but also it's the reds. Look at how when this moves, the gleam and the glow from that stone. I'll give that one a polish as well, but here's what it looks like on the hand. So you can see how balanced and even those diamonds are set. They end at just the right point there so that there's always going to be that comfort for you. Never want diamonds digging into your fingers. That is very uncomfortable. So here you don't need to worry about that. Everything is just thought out to the exact detail to make sure the jewelry is as comfortable as it is beautiful, as it is high quality. So that's really the key here, but there is only one. Stays in the white gold. It's another one of those big discounts. And remember, if you need something, not just our heart shapes and not just our Mother's Day specials, but if there is something you're thinking about, just talk to your operator. Give them a little heads up that especially when it's in the gold color it's in, like now, white gold's only. If you just need simple sizing, no problem. We can get that right out to you. Just mention it if you need it by Mother's Day, because obviously we have our Mother's Day specials that are our pendants and whatnot and the earrings that are only what's here. So those are going to get out to you on Monday. So they'll be there well in time. You'll probably have them by Wednesday. But if there is something specific you need, we can always answer those questions. Even if a gold color change is required, check and see if we can do that for you. But here we go with a better value than even $39.99, which is not bad considering it's got a really nice size to it. And of course, that cushion cut rectangular version gives you a lot larger look than, let's say, the cushion cut squares that we sometimes see. This gives you a lot more look to it, and it's not $39.99. It's one only. Gonna go in a hurry, that's for sure. And it will not be even $2,000. It's $19.99, one only there, and that'll be it on our Tanzanite. And then don't forget, we've got the heart shapes, we've got the beautiful pod, we've got the bigger Kunzite pendant, the emerald cut diamond ring. I'm going to give you a little preview of it. I'm so excited about this. I love an emerald cut. I always have. I got to tell you, I think when I was a kid, my aunt got an emerald cut diamond, and she is, well, she wasn't my aunt at the time, but she was becoming my aunt. Okay, so it was really, she got engaged with a really special emerald cut, and I got to tell you, I've admired them ever since, and ended up getting one a few years back. And I got to tell you, look at this. This is the band rig we're going to have today. That is that sleek setting, that gorgeous style. Look at that. That is so wild. And yet all that mirror finishing on the gold. It's like a really, in a way, it's like a pyramid style. So it comes right up and meets with the diamond and then sets it in that semi-bezel or tension set, you could call it. It's kind of like a channel meets a semi-bezel meets a tension. So it's a really beautiful, sleek, seamless style for you. So I think you're going to like that. So that's coming up, and it will be available in the white or the yellow gold. So you can start thinking about it. Plus it stacks really well. So it's a great chance to even add a bunch of diamonds to the collection if you choose to. All right, we're going to move on to our heart shape. Oh, my poor wheel has left us. Okay, so we'll get that all situated, and then we're going to go to the hand here and show you a heart shape piece in platinum. 112-7178. Let's take a look at this one together and see what you think of that beautiful style. We've seen this before. It's a very good look, but it's also going to be heavily reduced for one of our Mother's Day specials where it's going to stay in platinum, but it can go right out to you on Monday. This is all platinum with a chain that's adjustable, but it's got this really bigger, oversized, asymmetrical heart shape. And yes, that is one individual diamond. 130 pointer right there. So one incredible stone floating amongst the middle, and it never turns, it never flips. It might move a little bit, but it's not going to flip or turn. And then it's on this gorgeous chain, which has diamond cutting, and then this is fully adjustable. So up to 18 inches, but slide it, yes. Thank you. Our Tanzanite's gone. And then, of course, look at this. And let me give you a measurement. Should be an inch. Let's see if that's all accurate and correct. And then we'll show it to you on the neckline. But that is, yeah, that is 1 inch. Actually, 1 inch, maybe a tad bit more from the very, very point to the top of that bail. So maybe 1 inch and 1/8 there. But it's going to be a great look because it's open work as well. So you can see how kind of livens the heart, the typical heart that we usually see. A little more bold and different when you see it here. And a really special necklace. Again, that diamond cutting on that chain really is a gorgeous chain that'll come off the piece. You can wear it with others as well if you choose to, no issue. Like you can take it right off that bail. That bail's big enough. Sometimes we'll see necklaces where you cannot take the pendant portion off. This one you can. So you got a great chain to wear with just about everything. And it's that bigger diamond, and we'll show it again on the hand, and then we'll get you an up close look at it as well as we move our Tanzanite to the side. So let me give you a look at it because it's really, it's a stunning piece here, and I know that diamond's gonna just move a little bit, but you can see that bigger diamond that you have and that solid platinum all mirror finished. And we're gonna blow it out right now. That's a one only, it's under $1,000. So what a way to get a bigger diamond here in that nearly 1/3 of a carat size in that dazzling heart shape, little different than maybe the basics, which are usually the symmetrical styles. This one has that wider side there that's going to be on your left. And then, of course, it is that really beautiful, almost swirl effect. And you see it's a lot of platinum. We're going to blow it out, not $9.99 or $8.88. It's only $777 as a brand new special today. We're thinking Mother's Day. We brought out a lot of heart-shaped pieces, including that all pave piece we're going to show you as well in the yellow. That's our enhancer. We can bring out the Padparadscha. One collector is going to own the really stunning Padparadscha today. Can't wait to show it to you. And that one's only $777, and then we'll keep on rocking. Got a lot to show you today, including those very big top of the hours. And here comes our Paraiba. Okay, so if you like big discounts, here's the way you go. Now, you know that Paraibas don't have to be just one color. We've seen purples, pinks, red rubelites. We've seen variations of blue-greens with all different saturation levels and different proportions of the blue versus the green. Here is one that's more of that minty green, still as bright as can be, still very vibrant and neon. It's 112-6433. And my wheel's moving again, so let me see if I can get that somewhat stabilized here. That's going to be our really special 1, 2, 3. That's the carat weight. And then it also has 93 points in diamonds in a wider band, but then you get some open work to it as well, which I think is so lovely, because when it's on the hand, and you'll see that in a moment, it really looks stunning to see how really the open work with that constellation design, the double row in the diamonds that's on the borders of the ring, so you get a really nice, big, hefty look and wow factor. But it's in the white gold. It'll stay. You're about to see why. Because if I dumped another $3,000 into making a new band and a new color gold, it's going to be a little bit of, well, we've already discounted it. It looks like $7,000. So how about that for a big value when you're talking about Paraiba in a bigger size with that bright green? You can see how clean it is, whereas usually tourmalines are going to have a little bit of difficulty being super clean like this one is. And you can see how bright it is, how neon. Those diamonds are going to be sure to go from one side to the other. It's going to taper nicely in the back, so you don't need to worry about, oh, is it too wide or is it uncomfortable? Not at all. So really, but again, you got to like a bolder piece of jewelry here if you're getting this one. We're going to blow it out for better than even $2,000. Here we go again, $19.99 on a Paraiba. And if you want to have the collectible, rare, beautiful, and bright material we love, there it is, $19.99. But we have not had a value like that one in a while. So $19.99 on a 1 carat plus in a Paraiba. Copper bearing is what distinguishes regular tourmaline from Paraiba tourmaline. And then, of course, in order to actually technically call it Paraiba, it's got to be either purple, blue, or green. Or blue-green, of course. So that's what you get there, and that is really stunning. So $19.99 if you'd like it, and how about that for even the band? Anybody thinking that's a great value just for the diamonds and the gold? Because I certainly do. And, you know, what do I know? It's making jewelry like that can't be done today. For that band, just the gold alone would be more than $2,000, as you well know. And yet, we just come here to show you we can still bring you the values you've always loved us for, no matter what the marketplace is doing and what everyone else is doing, and that's what you have right here. So it is stunning. All right, we're going to show you that heart shape. Not the platinum piece, which is still here, by the way. I'm going to go to that big enhancer style, and $19.99 if you want that one. It's here. We're moving before pieces go. That way we can show you more jewelry, but here is one that is brand new right now. We have not shown it. We've not seen it. I've never had anything quite like this. And it's 18 karat gold. So how about 1130470? This is that enhancer style that we love too, where you get, you know, it's funny, people always say to me, well, pave has to be small, right? Not necessarily. This is a perfect example of pave is still used here as the setting style, but those are not teeny tiny diamonds. They're bigger stones, especially throughout the bail. Then, of course, what connects the bail with the heart-shaped design is that bezel set stone, and this is giving you 2 carats exactly in diamonds. 2 carats. And it's finished beautifully. It's an enhancer style. What does that mean? It means you can, yes, go the traditional route, slip your chain right through the bail. Or you have that little hinge. It looks like a little bracelet closure, doesn't it? That's your figure 8 that actually locks it. You can open that up, and then the bail actually flips open as well. And you can put it over things like enhancers and beads, things that you couldn't just string through the bail, you can place over at the intersection of different things that are usually bulkier, heavier. Pearls are really the big one I think we think of most, whether it's smaller pearls or larger pearls. It basically would sit at the intersection. You wouldn't be able to do that if you were stringing pearls through it unless they were very tiny. So this allows you to wear your piece in more ways than just on your basic chains, and yet it's 2 carats and 18 karat gold, and it is lovely. Let's give you a look at the length here since we know we've never seen it. Good size bail, major heart shape idea here. That's what it looks like from a distance. So you can see there. Love that it's just as pronounced and bigger proportion. I think that when you're doing bigger and you're getting that lovely little kind of arched or puffed style, it's really nice to see the bail also match in that way. It's exactly what's going on here, only in the yellow gold, but 18 karat we love. And you've got this really important right at 1.25 inches, top to bottom, and then we'll show it to you on. But remember, you're gonna go ahead and use whatever your favorite chain is, whether it's your favorite chain, your beads. I know for a long, long time, many years ago, I sold a lot of beaded necklaces where there'd be Tanzanites or there'd be tourmalines. They were like rough, tumbled beads, and they're still really popular to layer. And that way you could put it on longer or shorter chains as well, do whatever you wish. But let's go back up close, take another look at it that way, and we'll see it out the door for a lot less than even, I'm loving the $59.99, but I think we can do better when I understand there are bigger diamonds, including where your bezel set. That's got to be a 20, 25 pointer on its own in that bezel. And yet we're blowing it out right now. No longer $59.99, brand new right now. So you get that discount on day one. Don't have to wait for it to be an older item that you've seen 18 times. Let's just give it to you right now and get it out to you in time for Mother's Day. Well in time, it'll go out Monday. No gold color change on this one. It's just that solid 18 karat yellow, which we're loving. You see how it's that convex style. So that means that little puffy heart, and the same with the bail. So it's all matching, and we're gonna blow it out for under $2,019.99 only on that one and only heart shape design that is brand new. We still have our platinum heart, which had that one individual 30-point stone, but now here getting you 2 full carats in that incredible diamond piece. So that's going to be a good one as well. Also have a big Kunzite coming up, that pendant, the Padparadscha. There is a fire opal pendant as well. There are some Diaspore earrings that are crazy good. And then do you realize we have, we love Huggies, right? We love the idea. I just love the concept of a Huggy. Obviously, I wear them every day, and I love stacking them as well. We have some of our famous Huggies that are that pointed design. That is really cool because it almost looks like a heart from the side without being a heart like this one. We'll see who's got it because I got a couple people, looks like 3 people talking about this one, so needless to say that's going to be gone. Let's get to these Huggy earrings, which are famous around here. It's just been a while since we've seen them of late, and there's been a lot of folks over the years that have talked to me about, you know, I love this Huggy look and this style of wearing a closer to the ear hoop. But a lot of times a true Huggy, which is usually 1/4 inch, is just far too small for everybody to wear. So we came up with this concept because we had a lot of our 1/4 inchers sell many, many years ago. And the 1/4 inchers are what I usually wear in the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth piercing, all the way up the ear. And we had a lot of you say, well, unfortunately, they're not clearing my lobe. So if it's really, really small, sometimes depending on the length of your lobe or where the piercing is in the lobe, sometimes a smaller hoop's not going to work. So we came up with this design that still is going to look like those classic kind of Huggy styles, but it gives you a little point. So from the front, it's going to look exactly like a really classic earring, but from the side, there's a little bit of a point. Think of like what you'd see on a heart shape. And that little point is going to give you a little extra clearance. So it gives you a little extra length to make sure that they work for one and all. And so you still get that close to the ear style in a hoop, like what I wear all the way up the ear, but it's going to work for everybody. So there's only white gold available if you need them right away, like for Mother's Day or for a specific occasion that's coming up shortly. You gotta get the white gold if you need them right away. Let's take a look. And then we have yellow gold. I can order for you. I can do the yellow or the rose gold. If you are okay waiting a little bit longer, we can do that as well. But here we are with 5 pairs available. Oh, Christy just told me, she said, these are my most worn earrings. And I think she means, yeah, they don't wear out. I think she means like, I wear them a lot. I wear them a lot. They're my go-to. Exactly. Well, I also wear a similar style all the way up the ear nearly every day, and I just adore this look. So, and they still work for primary piercings. So if you're going, I don't have 10 piercings, I only have 1, That's what it works really well for. It's 1110390. They are iconic here. I know a lot of new viewers join us every single day, so just because they're iconic doesn't mean everybody's seen them, but it also means maybe it's a stackable moment where you want to get another. Maybe you want to get another set or two. Maybe you want to gift them. Maybe someone's admired them on you and you want to get them for the daughters, granddaughters, nieces, whomever, best friends. Well, this is incredibly affordable. It is one of our Mother's Day specials as far as the price goes, because I just looked today, what they would cost to make them today is going to be a whole different price tag than what you might have seen them for in the past. And yet, I'm going to go ahead and give you a discount from where they've been in the past. So this makes it very exciting. Did anybody get the 2-carat heart shape? Nobody? We got the, oh, you did. Okay, so let me know, guys, so you can keep track, because this is happening a lot where I don't hear about it, and then I keep talking about it, and someone says, why is she still trying to sell my item? We got one of a kinds pretty much throughout the show, this being one of the few exceptions. So here we go with 27 points in diamonds. White gold is what I have here ready to go. 5 of you can get the white gold shipped out on Monday. The rest of you will have to wait a little bit of time. That's okay if you're not in a hurry. But white gold's what I have. Get as many as you want. And here's what I'm talking about that makes them so unique. This is from the front. Looks exactly like your classic pave diamond hoop. This is the beauty of it. See how it's not round? It's like a little heart shape. And that's still click enclosure, hinged, and wonderful. Easy to put on, gives you a clearance of, I'm going to show you right now what the length is, because it's going to be a little extra length than what it necessarily looks like. That's the whole point. That's the whole concept. They are 1/2 inch, and yet you can see here, there's a click enclosure that's still going to give you piercing coverage because it's lower than where the gold goes. See how it's a little higher than 1/2 inch from the side? Basically 1/2 inch. Great for, again, primary, secondary, third, whatever you got. But we're going to blow them out. And again, white gold's ready to go. And wait till you see them on. They're so beautiful and reversible. We did a really good job of making sure the back is finished as beautifully as the front. So I'll just show you really quickly. That's the back. So you are completely, I don't know if anybody ever does that with their pieces they have already. Do you ever put them on the other way and say, okay, now today I'm going a little different look? And some days just call for maybe more casual. Maybe it's just I want the flash and the fire of a mirror finished gold. Maybe I want my diamonds today. Maybe you just decide that when you leave the house in the morning, you want gold, and then later on you decide, I'm going to go out. I'm going to go out. I'm going to go have some dinner. I'm going to go relax and enjoy. I'm going to meet a friend, and yet there they are, you switch them around. And it's as easy as how you put them on. So again, feel free to reverse them for a totally different look. But they just click. You probably heard that little click. When they are locked, you know it. Take a look at them on so you can see how they really they play well with others as well. You can see how I wear something similar. I go a little bit smaller right now. I mean, I have a billion pairs of earrings, but I just went a little bit smaller right now. But again, it just all has to do with what I'm wearing in the primary. But look at how beautiful that concept is. So if you've struggled with some of these smaller hoops out there, just don't work because they don't clear the earlobe, and then they don't work, they don't fit. This is that solution to that, and yet it still wears as a classic earring and looks great with those diamonds or with that gold. So you get to decide, but let's go ahead and get them that wonderful Mother's Day value, that big discounted price we love, not $1,000, which is far more than that if you want them made today. We're going to go ahead and give you whatever you need here as far as gold color, but like I said, white gold can go out right away on Monday. Get as many as you need. Up to 5 can go out right away in the white gold, but they are not going to be $9.99. You will wear them. You will wear them likely every day if that's your style. I mean, I love to have different sizes of hoops because I think that different occasions call for different earrings. And yet, here they are, the ones that are for sure always appropriate, always go to. And yet, they're not going to be $9.99 or $8.88 or $7.77. This is a price tag we have not seen in a very, very, very long time. And you see when they were first developed, that was years and years ago, and you know it by the item number. So different concept today when you're talking about diamonds and gold and labor that are more today than it used to be a decade ago. And now we're bringing you the value for, again, Little Mother's Day special. I get it. We are still a week away, but we know that we need time to put it in a box and get it to you. And this could be that ultimate way to treat mom to VS diamonds, to treat her to gold when maybe she thought, I don't know if I'm getting gold in today's gold era. It is time. We all wish that, oh, I wish I could have gone back and bought more gold and stocked up in the 80s. Here's your chance to get a price tag, an old price tag in a new design that really is, I don't think there's anything hotter right now than a hoop earring, and it seems like the smaller ones are really where it's at as well. So you've got a great value here already. We're going to take them down even further for you and give you a little Mother's Day special. Again, get them right out to you. They're guaranteed delivery in time by next Sunday. No problem if you need the white gold. We'll take another look at them. Come on over, and we'll go even lower than $777. Let's make them $699 while they last. That's it. $699 a pair. We've got them counting down, and let me know what else you'd like. Who got that heart shape over there? Evelyn, thank you so much. And then the Tanzanite, do you remember who got that one earlier? Oh, Linda, wonderful. So thank you so much. Speaking of moms, my mom's name's Linda. Doubt it was my mom who got the Tanzanite, but I know she got a Tanzanite before they were even before they were cool. She kind of was the trendsetter. She got one way back when, like early 80s. So yeah, she's still loving her Tanzanite. She got a 3-carat. That's a really, really good color too. So again, you got a chance here to pick up the hoop earrings at $699, and you'll love them. You'll live in them. That could be your new favorite earring. I have a very strong feeling about that, especially if you want comfort. I mean, my gosh, it's a piece you could even like, if you don't want to take them out one day, or you decide to like take a little afternoon nap, you're going to be comfortable in those hoop earrings, because a continuous hoop like that tends to be very comfortable in the ear, because you don't need to worry about backings digging in or anything like that. It's a really good look. So don't forget, we have our band coming up with our emerald cut diamond, our first in our larger white emerald cut diamonds. We've seen a couple yellow diamonds in emerald cuts, but nothing in the more significant white diamonds until today. So we'll be seeing that for you as well, and so much more. Let us know if you have any requests. Now I got to show you this Padparadscha. Simple and easy. 113-1029. When I tell you that this is a value, we got to keep a few things in mind. Here is the rarest form of sapphire. One thing I want to just point out right now, if it were me, I'd get it in white gold. I can see the beauty of the yellow gold. I know how many of us love yellow gold right now, but I don't know. Well, you know, now that I say it, I'm like, there's so much golden tone to it. Pinky and golden, pinky and orange, that's what makes a Padparadscha a Padparadscha. I just want to make sure you know you're going to be in charge of the gold color. You choose. If you want to go with a little more contrast, you can get it in the white gold. If you want to leave it just as it is and let that 304 do exactly what it's doing with that gorgeous golden band that is happening. It's a nice heavier band too. Look at how big that band is. Little knife edge style too. So it comes to that point through the middle, 304 in the center, and that has 2 rows of diamonds, making it that double row, double halo, 92 points. This is just a value. There's a reason we're 35 minutes in and this is coming out to play now, is because of the value that it is going to be. So please call early, because I know there's a lot of folks, myself included, who look at that and go, that's going to be $28,000. No question about it. Because we know bigger sapphires, especially ones that are hello clean. That's not something that sapphires usually just give us. We have to be really lucky to get clarity like that. We have, look at this. Look at the light that travels through it. This is a blend. We don't look for Padparadschas to be split in 2 colors. We want 2 colors blended to perfection by Mama Nature. That's what happened here. Pinks and goldens together. It's an orange and pink combination in a sapphire. That's what you have here. That's what we're bringing you. And what we're going to do is blow you away with this price tag. Come on in. Don't be shy about being on the phone lines early. It is the key into getting your favorites before somebody else does. But it's also this incredible stone, this 3-carat 04, massive example. I'm going to try it on because, again, seeing it from a distance tells you another bit of the story here. It is so fantastic. Look at that color. And it's sparkling as if it's a diamond. It really is. That's the clarity for you. It's beautiful cutting combined with great clarity, all bringing this amazing pop and saturation. And look at that, the elevators of light, the famous elevators of light. And we're going straight up to the penthouse with this one, because it is one of the tougher stones in the world to find. And to find it at a value, forget about that. This is a rarity that's well understood. So you don't see like discounts on Padparadscha sapphires. We're bringing it lower than $28,000. It is a major stone at 3 carats in size. We're going to really, truly blow it out for you. All you can do is call and be the first caller that says, yes, try it, get it home. I think for as beautiful as it looks here on TV, I don't think it really tells the full story until you see this in person. The nuances of colors, I even see a little bit, it's interesting, I think we see it here on TV too. I don't know, your monitor's different than mine, but there's a little bit of even a a slight unexpected hue coming through, and this is going to sound weird because it's Padparadscha, but I see a little blue-green right through the middle. There are points of flash, like flash points that you see here where it's almost as if I'm seeing cooler colors than just the warmth of the pinks and the oranges and the goldens. It's not very often. We know this. We understand this. We're bringing you the value of a lifetime on a huge individual stone. And all you need to do is dial, because it will be one that I think you're gonna, if you miss out on, there's the concept of, well, maybe they'll have another. You know, I've 10 years here, have only seen a couple of Padparadschas really over 1 carat. So to see a 3 carat stone and then to be able to take it as low as I'm taking it, which also could be there for Mother's Day, why not? We just need to size it. If it doesn't need a gold color change for you, if you like the yellow gold and we just need simple sizing for you, no problem, we can get it to you in time. So that could even be your Mother's Day treat to yourself. How great would that be? But it's not $28,000, it's not $10,000. And this could easily be $99.99 and still go out the door. We're gonna take it a lot lower than that. A significant discount is on the way. Take a look at this, and it will not be $99, $89, $79, the Padparadscha sapphire, which is also plenty durable. It's still part of the sapphire and ruby world of corundum, so you've got a 9 on the Mohs scale. So you don't have to be shy about wearing your exclusive Padparadscha. You don't need to worry about when you do wear it. Please wear it. Enjoy it and love it, and let those beautiful colors, I think in different lightings, you're gonna see different colors come through. It's the blend of 2. It makes it the rarest sapphire in the world, and we're not even asking $7,000, $6,000. Should I really take it below $59.99? Because I think it's poised to go. But we're gonna blow it out for you and make it even better. This is so unheard of for sapphires. Even the regular pinks go for $9,000 and $10,000 per carat wholesale. Now we're talking Padparadscha, that gorgeous, almost diamond-like Padparadscha, and it's only $4,999. What a value that is. And that's like our big museum piece of the day right there. Just without the museum price tag, it's already sold. Congratulations, thank you. And then here we go with that big discount on that Kunzite pendant, because now we're showing you 28 carats plus, and it's going to go out the door as well. And then it looks like it needs some polishing. And again, it's from behind, so let me see if I can get in there and give it a little extra polish for you. But this is our 2885, nearly 29 carats in 112-8422, and it is elite. I think that's the best color we've got in any stone, and that makes sense. It's a very large stone, so it's plenty saturated for you. And then you also have this really amazing, more purple than it is pink. Yes. You know, I was I kind of was when I first put it up there, Jason, as if you were listening to what I was saying. I was like, I kind of think white gold, but then the more I saw it in the yellow, I don't know, I loved it the way it was. What do they wear more of? Do they wear, or are they like me and they don't discriminate when it comes to gold colors? Do they just wear everything? I don't know if you need it in a hurry. If you do need it in white gold, it would take some time. But, you know, if you're in a hurry, just leave it in the yellow. But I got to say that, yeah, I don't know, the yellow's really rich. And I know with those colors being so golden and pink, it worked too. So I don't think there's a bad way to go, but I think in the white gold, you're really gonna see a little more contrast to the stone. So if that helps at all. But yeah, go with what you wear the most, because I want you to wear the ring. That's the most important thing. Whatever you feel like looks best on you, go there, because I want you to really wear that Padparadscha. Here we are with our 112-8422, 2885 and a pendant, 6 points in diamonds in pave in the bail. And then you've got the all white gold, it'll stay. This is, again, same types of prongs we saw in the Kunzite earlier, which, by the way, I think that Kunzite's still here if you wanted the emerald cut that goes with it, because we had a great 6 carat 96 in 18 karat gold that actually matches it really, really well. Also an emerald cut, same type of setting and everything. So we still have the ring if you want to get the whole set, but this is really an important piece to see from a distance, because this size is giving you gem. What'd they decide? Okay, sure. Let me go get it. Hold on one sec. I'm just at the hand shot here, so let me go get that Padparadscha again. But now, wow, can you imagine this? It reminds me, there was a big article that I was reading about a piece of jewelry that was featured in that big fashion movie that just came out. Well, technically it was yesterday. I saw it on Thursday, and I got to say, there was one piece of jewelry that really struck me, and of course, everyone I was with was like, what is that? What is that? What is that? And I said, well, that's an aquamarine. And it was a big diamond collar. If anybody's seen the movie, you know, and it was really featured pretty importantly, and it was a big diamond collar with nothing but baguettes and a huge emerald cut aquamarine, and it was from Tiffany & Company, and the price was undisclosed. Probably safe to say it was a few, yeah, tens of millions. no doubt. And it reminds me so much of this one because it was about this size. And that was an emerald cut aqua. But this is our emerald cut kunzite, which is even more unique and rare. And then you get to decide how you're going to wear it as far as, do you want a bigger chain or a smaller chain? It's 1.25 inches top to bottom, but there's something about seeing a prominent emerald cut gem as the focal point of a neckline that we're going to highlight an emerald cut diamond here today for the first time really ever in a larger size white diamond. But to see that emerald cut and to see the amount of blues, this is a more true to life look at it. This is more of what you can expect to see when you get it at home, is the way it's giving those neons right now. And the reason it's here early again is the brand new discounted price that I have for you, which is so much better than where it started at $8,888, which is right where it should be. We're going to take it a lot lower than that, taking a look at it again up close, and watch what we're going to do here. On this one and one only, matching rings still hanging out here as well if you'd like to get it, but this one is unbelievably priced. When it comes to values, you saw how quickly the Padparadscha went, which I got to show again here, but I would rather get this one out. Very first thing here, this will not last because the price tag is insane, and in a great way, because we're going to blow it out right now for $2,999. It'll be right out to you. Remember, it does stay in the white gold, and that's a lot of gold underneath it because it's holding a 29 karat nearly, and that is down to $2,999. It's really happening. So that's a great one there. If you love those bright, bold, stunning, large emerald cuts, I don't think I have anything else that size in an emerald cut in the entire inventory. And Jason, who has that? Who got the Padparadscha? I'm about to show it to them again. We'll see who's, yep, and see, I think they want to debate, do I get the white or the yellow? I don't know, there's so much pretty golden color, maybe you just leave it. You know, that real pretty orangey pink, I mean, it's just, there's a lux about gold, you know, yellow gold in its like tried and true form, the way it comes out of the ground. It's why so many of us love gold in yellow, right? The white gold's great, but it tends to look a little like sterling or platinum. Certain stones, I think, call for white gold. I think this one, either way. It's a knife edge band, it's a great style, and does that help them out a little bit? All right, sounds good. Who was that? And thank you. Thank you, Susan. Enjoy it. What'd she decide on? Oh, perfect. Well, good to go. It'll be right out to you. Here we are with the Kunzite at $29.99. I don't think that's going to last very long. And then we're on our way. We've got another. Actually, I'm going to show the Kunzite ring just real quick to go with it if you want to get that ring to match or not. If you want to get one or the other, but if you need a ring and more of a ring wear instead of the pendants, I mean, that's a big style, but here it is. There's the ring at $19.99. This was our 18 karat gold in that same emerald cut, but a $696 this time around, and that had 58 points in diamonds, and that's only $19.99 if you missed that at the beginning part of the show. So there they are, 2 emerald cut Kunzites, and if you want to have them together, great way to go. We also have an aqua pendant, so not an emerald cut, but it's a big oval, and it's got that great Sierra Santa Maria color we love, and I think the pendant is going, so that would not be a surprise in the least because, well, look at it. For $29.99 you get the pendant. That's amazing. And you could get the whole set for under $5,000. You got the whole set, and you're, you know, looking at about 36 carats or so of Kunzite together in the set. It's pretty amazing. Here comes our aqua pendant. Look at how saturated this is. 113-1042 is the item number. Kunzite pendant and ring are still here. So if you like those, let me know. Here we go. We're moving on. We're selling everything after the fact here. So give us a call if you want to pick up something you've seen from the show today. And then don't forget, top of the hours, really big ones all the way throughout the show. But here's 113-1042. It's 18 karat solid gold. This one's finished beautifully in the back. It's got a basket work that actually has a meetup of the double halo, because notice it's a profile. It is it's actually a triple halo. Double halo up front, a third halo on the sides, a basket that's finished completely in the back. 750 denotes 18 karat gold, and that is because 75% pure. It is a 239 aqua, and it has 58 points in diamonds. We're going to blow this out right now. Big value here. Send it on out. One caller, aquamarine, March's birthstone, but that color is so luxe. It's the color we want that we hardly ever, I can't say we hardly ever see. I'm talking about the jewelry world at large. Hardly ever sees this color. Here's what we have for you right now. I'm going to show it from a distance away on the hand. Look at that color. Just gets so saturated. Rich and dark there is what we want our aquas to be. Not going to be a sapphire color. It's different. Your sapphires and your tanzanites and If you have any of those, they'll still look different. But this is really that most saturated of the blue barrel, 7/8 of an inch is the top to bottom length. And we have one, it's going to be in white, yellow, or rose. So you do get a choice there, although we really do have an affinity for our white gold aqua combos. Here's what it looks like on the neckline for you as well, so you can see how that's going to give you some serious color. From a distance away, you can see that really well. And then, of course, that little bit of diamond pave, even in the bail. So it's really diamonds as far as the eye can see here also, which is really nice. It's almost as if you ever saw a really, really good blue diamond, very similar look here to what you're getting in our Sierra Santa Maria. Let's take a look at it close up, and we'll blow it out for a better price than $44.99 is going to be a little steep for our Saturday morning here as we get started. Let's make it a lot more affordable than that. And again, with our Kunzite pendant still here, might not be a pendant day as of yet, but let's make sure it is for the aqua. We'll make it $1,999 on the aquamarine, finished in the 18 karat gold, and one only there. Another brand new beauty for us today. So that's going to be here. And then we have another diamond piece with a larger diamond presence. Remember the heart shape we have with the 30-pointer. We do have another big diamond piece with a 47-point diamond round in a designer style. So we'll see that. Plus we have the sphene blowout. We have incredible rubellite. I've got Diaspore earrings. We have a heart-shaped Tanzanite that has been clearly the most popular thing going. But I've got $10,000 pendants sell out left and right. I have a ring finally. And it's a heart shape because what I didn't tell you was when we got back our 18 karat and our 16 karat from the museums to make pendants for you, because there were a lot of you that missed out, I did get one 5 karat museum, not museum reserve, it went to the museum. And we've been working on a new concept here, and it's arrived today, and it's that fabulous bridge that is new, but to perfectly accommodate the heart shape that you see there. And that will also be on this show today. And what a value. As a matter of fact, we may show it at the top of the hour, which is only 10 minutes from now because, well, why not? It's super limited. Don't want to wait till those later hours when everybody's tuning in, when we just have more people missing out. But look at the reds. Those are some serious red flashes coming on through. And the heart shape with the double row in diamonds going from side to side all the way underneath the stone. And look at that, perfect setting there. You can see just a little clearance between the culet of the stone and that double row, but a new bridge concept that makes it really bridge but wearable. Still a lot of gold, still diamonds running underneath, still that cool concept of having diamonds under your stone, and a lot of cool visuals from the side profile of the ring. But at the same token, it's a little bit less bulk. It's not going to be too wide. Obviously, you see how it kind of tapers in from the center stone. So the center stone is on center stage, and really all that beautiful first glance goes to that incredible center stone. But again, diamonds underneath it as well. Okay, so we'll do that coming up in a little bit. And here's that new pendant. And I need requests if you have them too, because these are our last few hours to shop for Mother's Day delivery. If you need something by next Sunday, we ask that you shop it in the next few days. That would be today and tomorrow. That's it. Just today and tomorrow. By the time I see you Wednesday, it's going to be far too late to give you those Mother's Day deals. Now, I want to show this to you. This is going to be a little complex to show you here up close because there's a moving diamond that's right there in the middle. It's a light yellow in the middle, and then it's also the white diamonds on the sides. We have item number 1130825. It's a little bit of a pear shape or teardrop concept, but then that yellow diamond in the middle is going to be a nice large stone. It's almost a half carat. It's all 18 karat white gold. It's got a 47-point center stone and then 23 points in the diamonds around it, including that bigger diamond where the bail meets the draw, plus it's coming with the chain, which is also done in 18 karat gold. Here's what it looks like from a distance. It is an adjustable chain. Take a look at that. So I love the open work it provides. Looks like a little, you know, you got the movement. You see that little arch? That's where you've got a little bit of movement. It's almost like that concept of the dancing diamonds where there's a little bit of movement because it's still in a basket, but then it's going to be centered up within that design. So what we call the nested design. And then it's going to have a little bit of extra movement. I'm going to adjust this just to make it a little easier on myself here. And then we're going to blow it out. So it's a chain that's going to be, it looks like 16 inches in length here. And then you can adjust it shorter if you'd like, or again, you can always use a different chain as well. But let's take a look at it from a distance away, then we'll give you a measurement. But I really love the open work of the design and the way the diamond floats among. So again, great way to show off also the contrast between your lighter yellow and your white in that they're all together here. So you really see that difference. And 18 karat solid gold as well. So you've got that important look. And then we'll go back to the hand here to show you, boy, that diamond looks huge, doesn't it? I don't know, it's 47 points. It is a big size, but tends to look larger. Maybe it's the floating idea or just the fact that it's around amongst the teardrop type of shape. It's 1 inch in the drop. We'll try to show it up close again. It's just, again, that stone will move. That's the whole concept. It's what sometimes looks really, really pretty on the body. Sometimes doesn't all work that well when it's setting up in a display here, but you get the idea. It's a great way to see that diamond close up. And we're gonna blow it out. It's $1,999 for the yellow, the white. Did I give you the 23? So altogether, you're at 70 points in diamonds, but of course, really important that you got that bigger, lighter yellow there in the middle of it all. So that's gonna be another great idea. I mean, we've shown in a lot of heart-shaped pendants, but if you're not into heart shapes, here's a great way to still get that big diamond presence we love, and yet you've got that yellow in the center with the whites on the sides. Okay, and then we've got our heart-shaped ring coming up. You ready for the top of the hour? Should we do it? All right, so 6 minutes away, we'll bring out the heart shape in the bridge, and I'm gonna blow your mind with the value. You know how other people are like doing these light Tanzanites and they're, you know, blowing your mind with prices per carat because they're light and they're low quality and no diamond weight to speak of. We're gonna show you what we can do on the best, because everyone knows in life generally you got to pay more to get the best quality. We're not asking for that today on the heart-shaped bridge that's new. So we'll see that. Plus we have the pendants coming up. I know I have a pendant tomorrow, and then I've got the really big pendants about a week away from the really big pendants that we've got in the heart shape. All right, let's do this. We have a very, very limited little supply of color change sphenes that we're going to show you in a little bit. That's actually, you know what? Skip $19.99. Let's go even lower. Do we need to go lower? I think it's too pretty to stay. So it must be a price issue. How about $1,500? $14.99. $13.99. There's a huge half carat nearly yellow diamond round in the middle. And it's $1,299. So now we're really discounting and giving you the value on that one in the yellow. And of course, I know you're going, oh, it doesn't look like it's centered. It is when it sits with gravity, okay? It needs a little, it's just gravity that's putting that down at an angle. When you see it like this, it's going to stay right up centered in that designer element, just like you see right there. So there it is, the 47-point yellow, $12.99. We've taken another $700 discount for you today on that one-of-a-kind necklace, and you do get all of it. You get that beautiful chain with it. So that'll be here, and then we are just, do you want to see something else cool today? I like this one. Look at that. That is a color story. Don't you think? The neon blue greens with the yellow and the white diamonds around it, one of those mountings that just looks oh so designer and special and detailed and lovely. Don't forget, we did have a Paraiba earlier, a carat 23 for $19.99. We had a gorgeous ruby necklace. Those Huggy earrings are still here too in the white gold. I want to do another quick blowout on what looks like a Padparadscha, but in a tourmaline. That's kind of fun. We're going to show you, if you missed out, I know there were several of you that did miss out on the Padparadscha. Doesn't this look like, now it's a little more zoned, meaning you're seeing a little more segmented color, but it still has the pink and the goldens together. This is not sapphire, but it's tourmaline. And we're going to get you a great value here. It's 112.8125. This is called an orange pink tourmaline. And it goes with that graduated color, so it's almost like an ombre, where it really looks like what you would see in a colorway in a beautiful sky in the sunset. And you see those beautiful, intense pinky reds up at the point. And then it just drifts into that beautiful peachy pink, down into a little bit of golden, and then, I don't know, what would you call this color? Almost like a mauve tone, a little bit of a mauve raspberry. So multiple colors. It's not really two. I'm seeing maybe 4 individual colors, but they're so softly blended one into the other. It's a one only. This is 18 karat gold. It's a $3.99 on that carat weight, so just shy of 4 carats, so it's nice and big. And 77 points in the diamonds, which include these little marquise shapes that come up towards the center, and then look at that split in the style of the band. That's a really elegant designer mounting. And we're gonna blow it out. It's one only. That's it. We got our heart shape 3 minutes away. We're gonna bring it to you, and we're gonna enliven the crowd here. But we also have just a quickie here, and you know what? That did start at $59.99 not all that long ago. It's only had one airing. Now we're gonna reduce it in a big, big way. Call us early because we only have just this one. We know that too. And we've got the white gold for you. It stays in the white gold. Let me show you two different ways to wear it. How do we like our pear shapes? Do we like them pointing away from the hand or towards the hand? We're going to show you both, but that's your size perspective. So you can really start to see why this is such an impressive look. And then just a quick little switcheroo here to show you that way. $59? No, not anymore. $3,000 is 50% off, going significantly less than that as well. And look, even from a distance, if you thought, well, that's great, we can see the little color blending from the up close, but what about a further away perspective? You still see all that just subtle graduation of color and really attractive. And that is a rare, rare color combo in tourmaline. You know that. There aren't a lot of those pinky oranges. We don't see a lot of jaunites, which are the golden yellows. We certainly don't see a lot of orange tourmalines either. So to get those different colors within is very, very special. And we're going to blow it out even further. We already, think about $3,000 as half. That's $29. We're going to go even lower than that. I'm going to make it $1,999 instead. And that's the 18 karat gold upgrade too. And then we're only 90 seconds away from our big top of the hour. The heart-shaped Tanzanite is coming out. Then we're going to bring you the, yes, emerald cut diamond. I know, we got to wait another few minutes to get that out here for you, but it's going to be a lot of fun, a great look in an emerald cut band ring. And of course, as our first and as our big special of the weekend, we're going to make that a huge value for you as well. But here we are, $19.99. Okay, it's getting close. We've got the heart-shaped ring, which has been everybody's desire. And of course, Mother's Day, thinking heart shape might be appropriate. We always want to show moms that we love them. So here we go, moms. We got 113-1211 coming up next, brand new right now. And this is what everyone's been asking for, especially considering a couple weekends ago, I was bringing out all these massive heart-shaped pendants and couldn't keep a single one in stock. Then I had all these people missing out. Those were just the pendants. Let's show you the ring. That is a brand new concept. Bridge is something we have really given a really, I would say we've kind of created this genre of mounting over the many, many years we've been here as a great way to set up and really put a stone on a pedestal that it deserves, and then run diamonds throughout. And that's where we have gone here. But this is a brand new bridge you've not seen before. It's 1211. We're getting started with this hour. It's hour number 2 of our Saturday. We want to welcome everybody to the show. So glad you're with us today. Happy Saturday indeed. I'm so glad you're here and ready to hopefully do some shopping. If you are doing some shopping, you're doing some saving as well. We've noticed that in the first hour. We're going to keep that party going. Going to help you out with all your heart's desire here. So let us know what you're looking for, what you're thinking about. If you need a Mother's Day gift, again, you've got till 1 p.m. tomorrow to shop because our show concludes at 1 p.m. tomorrow, and that's all we can do as far as getting things to you for Mom's Day. Okay, so again, it's got to stay in the gold color it's in. This one's in the white gold now. Heart-shaped material here. It's a 5 karat 33. It's actually, I don't know if I need to come up with a new name here for Museum Reserve because it actually was in a museum, okay? And we got it back. Because I was on a mission, because what happened was a couple weeks ago, I brought you an 18 karat and a 16 karat and a 13 karat heart-shaped pendant, and they all sold immediately. And that wasn't apparently enough because we still had more of you that missed out on those big heart-shaped pendants and needed more. So we got busy, and I mean really busy the next day. We contacted some of our museums that had pieces on loan for a few. They'd been there for about 6 months. And we had a couple stones that are coming back to us that are going to be those larger sizes. That's going to be the 18 karat, 17, 16 karat. That's great for pendants that are over $10,000. But naturally, a lot of you also said, what about the rings? Is there anything we can do in a heart shape? This was on display in a museum. Got this one back. 5 carats 33, built a brand new bridge style around it as well. And now we're giving you the incredible opportunity to get it here at this critical time. So a beautiful idea. The heart shape is gleaming and glowing. It wouldn't have been in a museum display if it didn't have a lot of reds. It certainly has a lot of those reds. We see that all day long. Those beautiful sparks, that beautiful rich saturation. This is what the best in the world looks like. And while others are out there telling you they've got the best, no, they do not. And I don't mean to, again, everyone's trying their best and everyone's doing their best. And I hope that there's people out there that are being ethical and honest with you. But we are so, so proud to be the only ones that have this material, this collection. This is why it says exclusive, is because it is our own and nobody else's. Nobody else has this material, and we're so proud to bring it to you. So take a look at this heart shape. It is amazing. And it is also, yes, go ahead. Okay, so our tourmaline is gone from just a few moments ago, and now we're talking about our 533, which is in the bridge that is new. It's our 21-point diamond weight, which is funny. It looks like a lot more than that. And yet it's got this dazzling, intense cutting. Look at that. The reds that are coming through. If you really concentrate on the center of the stone, it almost looks as if you're traveling through the stone. It's like there's this depth of color that just never ceases to amaze. And the look, the concept, the way it's wearable, because sometimes a bridge mounting, they require a lot of gold. Sometimes they can be a little bit, well, they're usually on the wider side. We have 4 rows essentially of gold here. You've got the 2 rows of the pave, the 2 rows on the outside. Loving the way this heart shape is dazzling. And it's our 5-carat 33 with 21 points in diamonds. And the mission is not just to bring it and say, hey, look, it's here. It's what you've been looking for. It's what we haven't had in a while. Here it is. It's also to make it affordable so you can say, yes, that's the idea. And now we get to take it a whole lot lower than where it should be. Yes. Sure. Let me go get that pear-shaped tourmaline again. And who's that for? Okay, Paulette, here it is. Take a look. That's the finishing. Obviously, it's a split shank, so you're not going to have a lot of extra underneath. But there's still this beautiful platform on the inside. I'll never show you a piece of jewelry that isn't made properly, okay? If it's not made properly, I'm not going to show it to you. We're not going to bring it. We're not going to make something that's not made to the right way where it really, yeah. Okay, let me go get my millimeter gauge here. I have left Paulette with some questions. So let's show you. Let me just get you a quick millimeter size, and I'll have you look at this one real quick while I do that. The millimeter size on the stone from the length. Now it's a prong there, so I'm not going to be able to get all in there without taking it out. But the length of it is about a 12 millimeter length. The width of it at the widest point is approximately 9. Okay, so I hope that helps. And then here we go with our heart shape. This is a serious value. Do you see the depth of color there? And do you see the diamonds, a little reflection of the diamonds as well? When you look through the stone, especially when it moves here to the sides. You see that? Look at this. Watch that. You can see it. There are the diamonds reflecting through in terms of the brilliance, and then the red flashes all happening. So gorgeous. White, yellow, rose. Please decide what you like the best. And I'm going to blow it out right now. I need to help you out here. We got a big, big top of the hour here. We got a lot of great pieces today. Our emerald cut diamond's going to be here in just a little bit. Also have this one at $18,000. Forget about that. That's great if you're just, again, saying, okay, let's just do the best we can on retail. We're doing the best we can to beat wholesale and everybody else out there who has lower quality stones, so that you don't have to make that decision of, okay, do I spend more to get more? It makes it an easy decision, I think, when you're spending less to get more. When you just get more for your money, that makes it easy. It's the debate never needs to happen. Should I shop? Where should I shop? Should I shop down the dial with those guys? Should I shop here? There's just one simple way to do it if you want the most for your money, and this is it. And yet, here's what it looks like on, because we know this mounting is a bit new to us. I mean, brand new right now. The bridge is not, but this is that newer style of bridge. Haven't seen before, and still plenty. It doesn't sit up too high at all, but you see how there's a band. That's going to be essentially also your under gallery. There's a band at the base, and then there's everything that arcs above that as well. It's not going to be $17,999. We only, okay guys, we have nobody on the phone lines yet, and we only have a couple of hours to go, and we got this one as brand new, and we're giving you the reds and the depth of color we love, and it's not going to be $17,000. How about this? An auction. Because otherwise, I'm going to leave it here at $88.88, and you're going to say, nah, I don't know. I think I can take it or leave it. Let's make sure you take it and try it and still know that you got a money back guarantee as well, so that you are knowing you get it at home, and then you decide. Do you love it? You decide when it gets there, and I know it looks even better in person. That's what these stones do. And we're going to take it down below $88.88 in auction. So already we've got a big savings here for you. Tanzanite right now, I was just at a store the other day. I was looking at their Tanzanite. Obviously it was lighter in color. They wanted $15,000 per carat. $15,000 per carat. Was the stone 10 carats? No, it was 3. So you're getting the idea. It was a $50,000 ring. They had $15,000 a carat plus something for the diamonds and the gold that was set in. We're going to take this lower via auction. We're going to have everybody get in here. Time to just go ahead and give you really big Mother's Day specials. That's the idea. To me, it's the most important day of the year. It's May 10th. It's coming up next Sunday. It's, to me, really a day that, you know, I cherish and really, really love. So I think that if there's anything you want to get for jewelry to commemorate for yourself or a loved one, this is the time to do it. It's not going to be $8,000, $7,000, $6,000, $5,000, $4,000. I'm really trying to make a deal here. And a 5 carat 33, already under $1,000 a carat, when you're getting the very best in a concept of a heart shape that is super rare, in a beautiful brand new style that involves a lot of gold. I love that the diamond weights it's not overdone, because I want you to be able to wear it all the time. I hope you can wear it all the time and enjoy it and wear it every day. But I love the idea that it's still a lot of gold, because obviously you need to have the right foundation to set that stone and to set it a little higher, which allows you to see the diamond brilliance. As if the stone wasn't giving you enough brilliance in neon on its own, it's got the brilliance of the diamonds through it as well. So it's really important all the way around. And it's not $4,000. How about 35? We need callers. We're going to get the heart shape going. It's the pendants you've been loving. We'll have one tomorrow. Here's the ring to get you started, because I think that's where a lot of us want to begin our collections, or add to. If you've already got the round, the cushion, the pear shape, and all the rest. Here's what we'll do instead of $3,500. Let's go. $3,000 to start. $3,000 to get it going. Oh my, $10 increments. I don't know if anyone's calculating the math here, but wow, on a 533 with all this gold. And yet, you know what? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. We got Mother's Day coming up. We're getting jewelry out the door. We got the heart shape that has been so requested and beloved, and the fact that it looks great even from this angle. I love that angle. What do you think? I was trying to show that to you when it's on the hand. I love the angles from the sides where you see how it's lifted. You see that culet. You get to appreciate so much of your stone when it's set in this bridge style, but still super secure. And you know what? Nobody's at $3,000, and I don't know if that's an issue with pricing or if it's an issue with, I don't know. Can't imagine to be the stone. I mean, obviously, there's some people that don't do heart shapes, but, you know, again, if you do, they've been beloved. I know they've been requested. I've been taking a lot of requests for heart shapes. Here's what I'll do instead of $3,000. And I think that with this, it's going to be a little bit busy on these phone lines, because I'm starting to do the calculation, and obviously I've been around enough blue wings to know what's a value and what's a superstar unbelievable. Who else could do this value? And that's where we're going to take it, because that's what's going to get everybody excited and give everyone a chance to own a heart-shaped stone that is so undeniably rare and special. You don't take the best material in the world and be wasteful with the cutting. That's exactly what we willingly did to make sure that you can have this heart shape that is so beloved. It's not going to be 29 or 28 or 27 or 26. We're going to go ahead and do $2,500 to start. And that price tag on the per carat alone is going to be something a bit monumental we need to discuss. Take a look. I'm going to just do some math here for you, because doing math on a Saturday morning in my head on a 533 is going to be pretty specific. So I'm just going to do this with ease. That is, okay. Y'all understand what we did, how we come up with this number. $2,500 divided by 5.33. I don't know about you guys, but the best I've ever seen on television, granted it was, I'm going to say outside of here. Okay, let me make that stipulation here, because I've done some incredible values on Tanzanite. But the very best value I can find on TV would be something like $495 a carat. Now, that's a lighter saturation, not a lot of diamond weight, and not a lot of gold. This right now calculates down to $469 a carat. If we get the, now that may not be an if, because I hear phones ringing, but if we get the open at $2,500, that's $469 a carat for the heart shape museum stone. Now, reserved, yeah, it was reserved, then it went, and now it's back. So again, it was a museum display stone which, by the way, no one touches it. Do you ever walk into museums and you start touching the fossils? You try, you know, like you go and look at the queen's wear and try it on? No. Things are pristine in museums. They're handled only by a certain direct view that have a high security clearance. You know, white glove service you've heard of, white glove all the way. So we were just excited to bring this on back. We don't have an open at 25 yet. Okay. So $469 a carat. That's not something that I'm able to do on any other stone here, whether it's a 1 carat, whether it's a 2 carat, which obviously they're all limited, or if it's an 18 carat. That is not what we see as a price per carat. So if you are one of the ones who have loved the heart shapes, here we go with a, there's no other way to say it. I'm looking at my calculator. It's $469.04 a carat. $469. Free gold, free diamonds. Let's take a look. 60 seconds, Tony. I'm going to give it 60 seconds and then we'll move on. Okay, we're going to rock your world here with the heart-shaped stone. But if it don't go, it don't go. If I don't get an open, that's fine. But that is, I've been selling Tanzanites lately for $650 a carat. So, you know, we're saving you some serious moolah here. And that's per carat. So now we're talking about a really important piece at 40 seconds left to get it going. I'm going to try it on again. You can change the gold color. I'm not saying white gold has to be there. You can do the white, the yellow, the rose. Do whatever you want with the gold color. No problem there. Let me try it on one more time. Look at the side view. Oh, I love this bridge. New bridge. I know, it's so inevitable, isn't it? I've said this once or twice before because it's just true. The second I bring out a new mounting, it's like we all freak out. And we should freak out in a good way because, yay, something new. But I think that it's hard because we don't know the mounting. You guys know our inventory as well as I do. You know it as well as our owners do. You guys see the same mountings over and over and over because they're popular, they're classic, they're beautiful, they're well made, all those things. The second we bring out something new, we don't know, okay, now what is this? We don't know this. Even if it's a similar concept to what we've had, it's tough to gauge, well, how much? How much should that be? We know how much every other mounting goes for because we've seen them 101 million times. Here's something that is a newer concept in that it's a little different style of bridge, but it's still got a whole lot of gold and makes it so wearable. Do we have $2,500? We do. We have $2,500. Or we don't. I just heard a do you want a bid. Okay, maybe not. I don't know. Do we have it? Okay. Well, we have $2,500 and a long way to go. And maybe it's not going to be that busy day. That's okay too, but it just helps you on auctions because it immediately gives you a leg up. Because when there's less competition, it means more value for you. I'm going to give it a final call. We're going to give it 2 minutes. Bye. 2 minutes. 2 minutes and it's done. You got a last 2 minutes to dial in and that'll be a done deal. Gone, gone, gone. And no, I can't bring it back. And no, we don't have any others. And that's it. That's our 533. And we had to do some serious pulling of the strings to get it here in the first place. So take a look at it one more time. There we go. $2,500. Last chance, last call. 2 minutes to go. We did. We started the 2 minutes. I know we got an anxious group out there going, oh my gosh, this is so exciting. Yes, and come on in and bid. If you're sitting there on the phones verifying, you got to put your bids in here. If you haven't dialed, you really got to get to the phone lines. To start that dialing process, there is a bit of a delay, so we want to make sure you get in well in time before the clock hits 0. And then we do have, 15 minutes into the hour here, we're going to get to that band coming up. Shortly here, we've got, I've got these beautiful Diaspore earrings as well that are just amazing. They're bigger studs, they're color change Diaspores, they're really, really rare, so we'll see those coming up as well. And also our emerald cut diamond band, the real value of the day. Although this is turning into a little competition for that value of the day, isn't it? Sure is. $469 a carat for a blue wing block D. That's unheard of. Isn't that something? All right, final minute, here we go. Changing the gold, yes. Sizing it for you, yes. Free, and shipping, how do we get it to you? That's free too. That's free as well. Oh, Jason, are you on this one or on a request? Okay, so 35 seconds trying to get my ducks in a row here and figure out who's on what. And see if we've got, I think we got some requests coming in as well. And there will be a pendant. Now, forgive me, I don't remember the carat weight. It's not one of our big ones. I do have a pendant tomorrow. I think it's about this size. It's about 6 carats, I think. I didn't memorize everything for Sunday yet, but I think we've got, yeah, if you are looking for a pendant similar in size, be with us tomorrow for that. 10 seconds remaining. 25 once, 25 twice. Really? Nobody? All right. Well, hey guys, it's good news. Quiet day for auctions. We'll probably do a few more. That's sold. Congratulations. It's gone. And then let's get to this big opal. Look at that. Oh my. Crystal opal. Has it ever looked so good? Is it the 119 in diamonds? Is it just the myriad of colors? 1130-321. Look at that. Double halo in diamonds. Rounds and very long tapered baguettes. Oh gosh, I'm sorry everybody. We had a lot of calls all of a sudden coming in. The auction is all said and done. All right, so again, please dial early on those clocks. Just remember there's a little delay to the broadcast. So platinum, 244 on this. Crazy cool. They're calling it fire opal. It's not a fire opal. It is a crystal opal. And yeah, I'm going to have them change that so your invoice doesn't confuse you. But it's our platinum piece. 119 is the diamond weight. It definitely has some fire though, doesn't it? Look at that. Purples. I'm seeing Tanzanite-like purples there. Bright reds, greens, yellows. I am seeing lime greens, incredible reds, hot pinks, you name it. I even like the way they did the flare of the baguettes on the sides and then stuck a round right in between. Isn't that great? Look at that. That's a nice double halo. And this is a blowout price. Here's what it looks like on the hand. It stays in platinum. This will stay in platinum. We'll size it for you. We'll take care of that. We've got our big diamond band coming up. We have Diaspore earrings that are amazing. And this one's something special right now. Let me know if you are a fan of this opal. Look at all those colors even from a distance. And we're without a light today. So again, these are really important. I mean, it's helpful here. It's a good situation for the opal, but still, you're talking about really looking at, those are the tweezers. If you're wondering, oh, I don't like that, there's a big inclusion right through the middle. That's my tweezers. It is a transparent stone, actually. So yeah, if it's translucent, you're not seeing the tweezers, but see that almost what looks like a cat's eye line that goes vertical? That's my tweezers where I'm holding it. See that? So that's what you're seeing, which is why it's moving. So that's also a great, I think a nice aspect that you have here is this really important clarity to a stone that is sometimes more on the opaque side and still usually lacks in some color. This one's not lacking anything. It's looking fantastic. And we're going to blow it out right now for you. Only $1,999. That's it. Big old blowout here for you on the major opal and so much diamond weight. It's an incredible ballerina style mounting that's so detailed. Really well done. So that'll be $19.99. Have a fire opal coming up in a pendant. I'm going to need requests if you have them. Let us know if there's anything you're thinking about from earlier in the show. We still got some great ideas here for you. And then there's that color change sphene discount we're going to do. We've got our color change Diaspore earrings. We've got our big diamond band, a Paraiba. And then we'll need your requests too, because showing you a lot of jewelry and I've got like 6 pieces left in front of me and we still got an hour and 40 minutes to go. So, but some of them are really big moments, like the diamond band, the Diaspore earrings are going to be lovely. That Paraiba I showed you with the yellow and the white diamonds, but $19.99 for that opal. And I think it's easy for a lot of folks to say, oh, it's just fire opal or just crystal opal. There is no just crystal opal when you see one that's got colors like that one does, and it's $1,999. Let's give you a great look at the, I've got this really cool concept in a fire opal that I think is, well, what a lot of us have been asking for of late, pendants and fire opal together. And thank you. Here's what we're going to do. And don't forget, if you have any requests, get them in, because we are already talking about the end of tomorrow's show is when we can really kind of stop the Mother's Day possibility. So if you need something for Mom's Day, which is next Sunday, you need to shop either the next couple hours today or the 3 hours tomorrow. So just a little idea there if you really need something in time. But look at this. Oh, did we just get extra fancy here? We went with the fire opal. Look at our red. It's like a cherry red fire opal. It's 113-1170. And it's a huge stone. It looks bigger. It's carat 47. This is just naturally what they do. Less dense stone's going to look bigger than what it weighs, but it's already a carat 47. 14 karat gold, and that diamond. Ooh la la, look at that diamond. Look at that. That's a yellow diamond. We just got fancy here. Real fancy. We did. And we just dressed up a fire opal. Big time. Anytime you get a bigger diamond, like a 15-pointer, that's important. Can you imagine what that would be as a white diamond? It's a yellow diamond instead. We've got all those bright cherry reds. We're going to show it to you from a distance. It's in the yellow gold. I would recommend it that way. You can technically change it if you want to, but I don't know if you really need to on this one because of the yellow diamond. I think that putting white gold around a yellow diamond, I think is going to be a little bit of a conflict. So I like the yellow in the yellow. So just consider that the way it is. Looks great. Designers do a great job of figuring what's the best way to show off any stone, and they get it right 90% of the time. But here we go with our 15-pointer. Let's do this. I know our fire opals are lovely, aren't they? They're a little different than the yellowy ones you see out there, the dingy, hazy, waxy, blah stones. Little different when we see, yeah, orange, okay, there's a lot of fire opals then. If they get better in quality, it's going to be a little orange. No, that's not what this is either. It's not orange. It's not yellow. It is a true cherry red. Think like, it is. It's a cherry red is what it is. It's this real kind of, if you had to say, I wouldn't say blue red, it's an orangey red. But it's really, truly, at first glance, like a ruby. And when you see it, watch from a distance here, I think you're really going to see that concept and that point illustrated really well. Look at that. I don't know if anybody would think anything but ruby upon seeing this from a distance. And look what that does for the glow on that stone. Here's the length that you have. The length is going to be right at 3/4 of an inch or so, maybe a slight bit under, maybe 5/8. Yeah. It's stretching. It's right there, right between 5/8 and 3/4. So it's a beautiful look. Let me show it from a distance away as well, so you can see it here, and still glowing. No matter how far away you go, it's completely glowing. And that's what we love. In a darker light, in a brighter light, it's always going to give you that glow. And you see it right there. Transparent stone, still giving you that transparency we love. And it's time to get this one home as well. Watch this. Let's take it back up close here for you and give you that big, big value. Here we go. Yellow diamond bezel set too. It's just even the way it's framed. I mean, that could have been a basket. Typically it would. No, we went with the bezel setting for that diamond to make it really impressive and important, and yet huge value coming your way. It will not be, I know it's listed at $22.99, that's all fine and well. I think that's actually very fair. We're gonna take it significantly less than that, and don't forget, still have major values coming up. We're only 5 minutes away from our next big special. We've got a top of the hour, only 35 minutes away. We've got our color change sphene trio, but right now, all about the fire opal, which has been such a big concept here and highly requested, but typically does have a little higher price point to it because we're dealing with such an incredible quality of fire opal. This will not be $2,000 or $19.99. It's been a really popular price we've seen today is $19.99 on some real elite high end. This one's going lower, and I would say dial in early. You know, it was a very special opal I had last night that was an opal that I discounted. That was a leopard opal. I think I'm going to try to do something crazy here when there is a very important diamond right there up top. How about we take it lower than even $1,500 or $14.99? I'm liking the way this is going. How about you? Instead of 14, oh no, I'm going to keep going, but you need to be on the phone lines now, really quickly. It is go time on the fire opal. And a pendant you could wear every day. It's not too big. It's not too small. It shows up with those dazzling reds. It's a very neon concept. It's going to look larger. I mean, you saw it from a distance. It looks more like a 3-carat. No doubt about it. Really does. But it's not going to be $1,499. Shall I keep going? Let's get you on the phone lines. I promise you the biggest values today. We are getting you Mother's Day ready with all these big discounts and deals happening right now. And yet, not going to be 14 or 13 or 12. I am loving the idea of $12.99, but it's just going to keep on dropping. And I'm going to get you the fire opal. We're going to get you the fire opal that you've always requested, wanted. I've seen a couple of pendants here. They have been on the pricey side. They usually are. We're going to go a lot lower than we ever should. It's not even $1,299. You're going to love this one. Really, truly love it. But it's not going to be $12, not $11, not $10.99. It's not even going to be $1,000. What about a $999 discount? How about that? Well, technically, we're actually saving you $1,300 right now, but I'm just going to keep on going. I want to hear those phones ring. We want to get everybody a value. We want to send pieces out, get them to you in the next couple of days so you have them in time for Mother's Day or any other special occasion that's coming up here. And not $9.99, not 888. Oh boy, this is so, I'm just blowing through jewelry here. And I'm going running right past the big red price. The $22.99 should be, forget about it. We're not even doing 888. What would you pay for a big yellow diamond? Big yellow diamonds are not exactly inexpensive. We got a big yellow diamond as your bail, and it's not going to be 888 or $799 or $777. I'm really pushing the envelope of values today, and that's intentional. So take a look. Not even $777. Are you kidding me? All right, so let's do this. I'm going to take it even lower, and we're going to make it $699 for 60 seconds only. Let's go. We got affordable in a world where no fine jewelry is affordable. Yes. All right. That is 60 seconds away from being done. Or maybe sooner, who knows? We'll find out together. We will explore and find out. But making anything $699 when it's not a sterling silver plating or anything like that, no. Solid gold. Again, I can technically do any gold color, but I'm really recommending yellow. So technically I can do white or rose, but I don't think you probably need to. I think you'll best leave it in the yellow gold for that yellow diamond bezel that looks so perfect the way that is together. It's a great idea, but again, only $699. Very nice. And if you have any requests, we went a whole week without requests. We did. I think I went through a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday consecutively with no requests. So if you have any, I still just want to make sure, though, since we're at the cutoff point here tomorrow at 1 o'clock for Mother's Day shipping, want to see if there's anything you need. And doesn't mean you need to be shopping for anyone but yourself. It just means that if you need something for yourself and you want it by next Sunday, you got to shop it this weekend. That's the key here. And we sign off at 1 o'clock tomorrow. So that's really the hard and fast cutoff time for Mother's Day shipping for anything that's already here, made up, in stock, ready to go in the gold color it's in, okay? So wait, are we really leaving this here for $699? Do we need to have a powwow? Do we need to talk about this? Do we need to have a little something, a little extra, a little lesson in fire opal and yellow diamonds? I don't know. But that's a huge value at $699. I'm going to leave it here. If you would like it, you let me know. You call quickly, and we'll help you out with that. But that really should go at $699. Probably it should go. Should definitely go out the door here any moment, I would hope. Let's give it a final look here, just a last couple of seconds, see if that helps. And then Paraiba is here. I even have another yellow diamond special that's going to be a yellow diamond heart-shaped necklace. And it's a newly reduced price. Do you guys remember this? It's a heart-shaped yellow diamond in a necklace with bezel set diamonds on the side. Used to be $3,000, now it's not. We'll do something better on that one. Is it Diaspore time? We got Diaspore earrings. I don't know, they're pretty big. They're pretty big, they're pretty wild. And so many of you had asked when I brought the drop earrings, do you think you could do a stud? I have them today. They're coming out to play. So we'll see those in a little bit. Plus, I know we're all anxiously awaiting my new emerald cut diamond band. What a value that will be. White gold and yellow gold and stackable, and really men's or ladies as well. I think really just a fun ring that brings you kind of a new concept for us in diamonds that we have not had. So it is the bottom of the hour. I want to bring you our color change sphene trio, because we got some serious discounts and some color change sphene here today that are the really extra jumbo sizes. So we'll bring those out next. I guess I'm keeping the fire opal, and that's okay. I love that one. And then let's show you the sphenes, starting with, hello. Okay. Well, there are going to be two other choices, but wow. That is gorgeous. I'm doing a blowout. So you know these as the 29,000, that kind of thing. Yeah, not going to be today. So I got a really special buy for you coming up. I have 3 choices. I'm just going to try to make sure every one of them looks their best here. We have the first, which is this amazing, well, my goodness, how do you decide between those two? And there's another concept in the pear shape. So we're going to show you all 3. And you're going to have the real tough decision here to make, which one is your favorite. And oh my, I don't know. This is the really special emerald cut. I know they look like radiance because that's the dispersion. Here's a more elongated emerald cut, and here is our pear shape. All three, they will be the same price. I'm about to walk you through the carat weights of these extra large sizes of color changing sphene, which are so rare and so bright and so dispersive, but also a phenomenal color changing stone. We have our largest is the pear shape on the left. The 405 pear shape with 79 points in diamonds is on the left side of your screen. We have the centerpiece, which is a 329. These two emerald cuts are going to be nearly identical in carat weight. That's our 329. It is an 18 karat gold, so you get an upgrade on the gold there. 77 points in tapered baguettes and rounds. And then we go here, which is actually, I know it looks bigger. It's actually a 328, 1 point shy of this one. So 328, 329, 329, 328, okay? And that's 14 karat gold with 76 points in diamonds. So the diamond weights are all very similar. They're all within a few points of each other. So it really becomes which stone do you like the best and which shape. And all three have got the blowout pricing that we're about to do. They've never been lower. They never can go any lower than where they're going to be at this next few seconds. So outrageous. You probably remember these. I mean, $29,000 was with the list price. We brought them here on the air. Yes. Crystal opal in platinum. Congratulations on that one with that fabulous double halo. Thank you. Our crystal opal is gone. Our fire opal, I think, is verifying. We got just a few pieces left from the show so far. We are more than halfway through our show as well. So again, get those requests in if you got them. And then we've got this sphene. This trio is so good. I would not be totally surprised. I mean, it would take a collector or a jeweler, but I would not be totally surprised if one person gets all three at this point because they're just so rare. And the way they're priced is unbelievable. It's just, you've seen enough probably in the color change sphenes to understand where they should go, what happens when they get into 3 and 4 karat sizes, all the lux of green to red, color changing variety that is so, so, so rare in any stone, that concept of having a stone that's able to change from green to red. And then to give you the beautiful dispersion level you're seeing is really, it is something special. And these are the big ones. Big is considered 1 carat. If you get a 1 carat color change sphene, if you have one, for example, if you have a pendant, if you have a 1 carat, that is considered large. But 2 carats, great. These are over 3, and then the ones over 4, remember the pear shape is the largest, going up and over that 4 carat threshold, so very important there. Take a look. All three, same price, got a major value coming up for you. And we're going to take them a lot lower than even, nope, they're not going to be $89.99 where they were on the air. You're going to pick your favorite. When I tell you they've got 60 seconds and they'll all be gone, that's just knowing where I'm taking them. How low they're going is what is going to make these so incredibly affordable. They're not 89. And again, who wants what? Because you know how important it is with one onlys. Yes, they are, 1, 1, and 1. You pick your favorite, left, right, or center. Tell me which one you like because there will be others on the pieces as well. Which one are you liking? Center already gone, maybe. It's item number 660. I'll try it on the hand here. That was the 18 karat gold option. It is the 329 with the 77 points in diamonds, and it looks like that. So there it is. The centerpiece may already, I'll just say it is gone because, you know, when you see the price tag, that's not going to be the issue here. The value is covered. I've got you the value you need, and look at that stone. Amazing. Not 8,000, 7,000. We're going to move some sphenes. And they're not going to be $7 or $6 or $5 or $4,000. We're under $1,000 a carat now on that pear shape. And again, they're only moving left to right. When you see these move all different directions, like when you're wearing it on the hand, amazing sparkle and dazzle to these stones. No doubt about it. We're not doing 49. They're not even $39.99. That's as good as gone when you've got those sizes. They're some of our largest. And you know, honestly, I don't really think a lot need to go larger because sometimes when they do go larger, 5, 6, 7 carats, I've got a few of those, they get too dark and then you don't see the brilliance. So here's where, again, you want to be if you still want to have, you know, have the quality and the great sizes together, but it's not $39.99 either. You're taking advantage of them, I hope. 4 carats on the left, over 3 carats center and right side. Pick your favorite. Not a one of them is even $38.88 or $37.77. We got the big value. This is a giveaway even on the mountings when you can spend less than the diamonds and the gold would be on their own and then get a free sphene that's huge. That's a value. And we're doing, you know what, do even better than $3,500. What about $34.99 to get all 3 gone? Or shall we go better? We need to move all 3, and they will go just like that. It just is a matter of who can dial in first and fastest. Can you get on the phone lines before somebody else who says, I like it too? Because the price tag is not the issue here. It's can you get in fast enough to get your sphene at this incredible buy and not even spend $34 or $33 or $32 or $31 or $3,000. They're $29.99 a piece while they last. $29.99. Center is gone, as we promised, of course. And now we have either the pear shape or the other emerald cut, which actually visually gives you a larger look. This one, actually, they are, it's a 4 carat over here. Remember, that's the 405. Here's the 3 carat 28 in the radiant. If you like either one, please grab them as quickly as you can. $29.99, centerpiece gone, well done there. And that was staying in the white gold. Actually, these two, the pear shape's gonna stay in the white gold, and it looks like we can change the radiant for you, which is really an emerald cut. They just said radiant. So it does. They always look like radiance because of what the fire and brilliance are doing, but $29.99, $328 on the right, 76 points in diamonds. You can change the gold color. The left side's going to stay in that white gold around your pear shape. So last call on the sphenes, $29.99 a piece, and then we're on our way. We got a lot more to do, and yes, still our big top of the hour is going to be, the diamond band for our kickoff to our last hour today is the brand new emerald cut. It's a ½ carat minimum, by the way. So a really important emerald cut diamond coming up, our first. And do you want to see that $3,000 yellow diamond necklace before we get there? Let's do it. We got a few available here in stock, ready to go. So we decided to just truly do the blowout of all blowouts on this yellow diamond heart shape. But of course, we're waiting to see who's got which one now. The 4 carat 05 on the left, very busy on the phone line. So we'll give it a final 30 seconds here just to see where those are going to go, who they're going to, who's taking advantage of a big value here. Sure, Jason, which one can I try on for you? Pear shape. Let's go there. Here's the pear shape on the hand. 9378 is the 405. Thank you. The 405 is just gone. That's the 405 with the 79 points in the diamonds. Jason, make sure that white gold's okay with them. That one stays in the white gold. Congratulations on that one. And then our last is 1129788. Allison's got a new register. We'll see if they want that radiant cut 328 with the 76 points in diamonds. And congratulations. I do. I've got a really pretty heart-shaped moonstone. If anybody would like to see it, there's a heart-shaped mandarin as well. And a platinum. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We got a big star sapphire here. A 7 carat. Just take a look at this real quick. Let me know if you're interested in a 7 carat star sapphire. Look at this. Blue. Oh, my goodness. Look at the legs of that star. That's a long way to stretch there because you got a 7 carat 18 in platinum. Wow, just putting that out there. That is a true blue, gorgeous color. All that natural, phenomenal effect called asterism. 7 carats, 18 in the size, 519 is the number. That's also 72 points in diamonds and another double halo that mixes the baguettes and the rounds. And then we'll do our yellow diamond heart-shaped necklace for you. That's last call. We've got them ready to go, so we thought we'd bring that out for a little Mother's Day special for you. And that'll be a lot of fun. And then we do have our top of the hour, which will be the long-awaited baguette, or rather the emerald cut diamond that we have for you. Here we go. Item number 113519 is our platinum piece with a 718 size and 72 points in diamonds. And I'll try to just give it a little blowout price on the ultimate level star sapphire because it's first of all the ultimate color. It's the blue. And it's a true blue that's not navy. It's not the lighter pastel powder blue that's dusty. It's really giving you that stark, bright, kind of a really nice, not royal blue necessarily. It's got a little periwinkle. I find there's a little bit extra purple to it. Here's what it looks like from a distance on the hand. And yeah, the star is just pronounced, really defined all the way. You see how it goes all the way around to the very edges of that stone. 19 minutes away from our emerald cut diamond band. So excited about it. And here is that star again. Back down close up, please, and here we go. I'll make this one easy, not $20,000. Last time we saw a large blue star sapphire, it was $25,000. We're taking this one less than $19,999. Even better value for you. This one's gonna go in a hurry. Then our yellow diamond heart shape's coming up next in the necklace. We'll do that before our top of the hour. Then we've got our big Diaspore earrings I'm so excited about. Let's blow this out now. Under $10,000 is a 7 carat, so that's pretty impressive. What do you pay for a 7 carat sapphire? Well, I had a 3 carat sapphire earlier, as it was a Padparadscha, and it was $5,000. Here's a blue, but of course giving you a little extra, given it's got the asterism effect. That is a phenomenal effect. This is natural because there is such a thing as the faux version of stars. They can be created in labs. They have been for a while. They have the big way to know visually is usually 5 legs to the star on the synthetic versions. This is where we're looking for, again, the 6-legged star, which I probably need to go block a light here so you can see it a little bit better, because obviously the two are kind of like we're dividing its attention here. So let me block this light so you can see it really, really well. See there? I'll try to get the best blockage I can there of that light so you can see. Okay? And it's a beauty, isn't it? That's actually under $5,000 today. Let's go $49.99 if you'd like that one. In the star sapphire with that bright, gorgeous blue. Still have the yellow diamond heart-shaped necklace. We're going to do a huge blowout on that $3,000 necklace because it is perfect, I think, for a celebration piece for really any occasion at all that you might be celebrating coming up. Doesn't need to be Mother's Day. It could be any of those springtime celebrations that happen this time of year. Let's show it. We've got this fabulous yellow diamond. Oh, this is so stunning, don't you think? And I want to show you here at first, you do have those extra yellow diamonds as well. I'm just going to move this over to the center of our always moving wheel today. And then you've got the yellow diamonds that are bezel set around it. That means 2 round brilliants, 1 on either side. And then take a look at this. This is the heart shape. Natural yellow, set up in a bezel. Item number here is 1127375. Was a $3,000 necklace not that long ago because it's a 50-point yellow diamond. And that's our heart shape, VS yellow. Look at that. And you'll see it a couple of different ways, obviously on the hand, obviously on the neckline, to show you what it's all about. But our 50-point VS center, bezel set with 3 points of extra yellow diamonds, it's giftable. I know if you've seen it at $29.99, you may have picked it up for yourself. You may have thought about it. You may have thought about, maybe I'll wait. If it's ever discounted, I'm going to be really interested. 50-point yellows are extraordinary. You hit the half-carat mark. We know that there are such things as magic sizes in diamonds where you hit certain thresholds with carat weights and the price starts to propel. It starts to go really high, really fast. It's called that exponential scale that diamond pricing are on. So we know how that works, but you have to, it becomes a little bit more magnified when it's a yellow diamond instead of a white diamond, because those are so much more rare as a rule in general. So you're talking about taking the white diamonds that do that big increase in price tag every time you hit that half-carat mark, but this being the yellow, which are pretty much gone. And we don't have a lot of great sources anymore for yellow diamonds, brown diamonds, pink diamonds, green diamonds. So anything in color that's natural is really limited, and therefore it's getting more and more pricey by the day. So we're excited to bring this to you here at a discounted price when we're seeing a 50-point yellow. Also a lot of gold because, well, it's 18 inches in solid gold as well. You got the 18, 16, 17 all built in. So take a look. There's the way you see it from a distance. That's just from the hand here. And then you see those diamonds about 1.5 inches away are your bezel set yellow diamonds. And then here is the premium closure, lobster claw closure. You can see 16, 17, 18 inches. But I think that really seeing it from a distance helps to point out that it's a vibrant stone. This is not that dull, lighter yellow. A lot of natural yellow diamonds will be barely their color. They're so light you can barely read that they are yellows. That's common. It's common with the pinks and the greens and the yellows and the browns. It's common with most of the colors where they usually are a little bit lighter, where it can be difficult to tell what color is that diamond. But here, and I'm showing you right about 16, 17, and 18, all that adjustability is built in for you, so it's really wearable. every single day. It's layerable. I know there's a lot of DBTY lovers out there. You have the diamonds by the yard, and maybe you want to layer it with this. You can. But all easy because of that premium closure and all that adjustability we built in. But it's still meant to be an everyday wearable piece. It's not that oversized piece. Even if you've got a larger earring on like I do, I always make sure that I'm not usually wearing a big necklace and a big earring. It's usually one or the other. I think that's kind of the unwritten rule of jewelry, even though there really are no rules. Do what you like. But still, I feel like it's a lot when you've got a bigger or larger earring. Usually we want something like this. This is the necklace that always works. Whether you're going with a petite earring, no earring at all, or a larger earring, this still works for you as well. And yet you've got all that ability to wear it wherever you like. And something special about a heart-shaped diamond. They're not exactly the most easy to find or affordable when you do find them. So it's really exciting to be able to bring that to you like this is and still get that VS quality we love and appreciate. Still get that gorgeous pronounced color that is not too light. It's definitely not too dark. I do want to show you the side and the back because that's important too. How's it finished? Is it made in the most easy, simplified, lightweight style? Cutting corners? No. It's made really, really well with a lot of that bezel. That's adding gold, which gold is pricey right now. So adding gold like that really does amp it up. At $29.99, you're not interested. And I understand. We are here to give you a discount with Mother's Day coming up, graduations coming up. There may be that important anniversary or whatever it is, or maybe you're just loving these values because you like to shop jewelry and you don't need a special occasion. That would be me. I mean, yes, it's always nice to say, here's a special occasion, easily justifiable. And gifting is wonderful. And when you can gift pieces like this, what a privilege that is. Not just for the recipient, but I think for us to be able to give great jewelry in general and be proud of what you give and proud of what you're able to show as a beautiful way to show love and support to other people too. I mean, wearing a heart shape is so significant. I know that I'm always conversing about jewelry. It's what I talk about. It's what I do. It's what everyone knows me for. I got to say, it's always fun to hear the story behind the heart shape. It's a conversation starter. I think every time you feel it or see it, just even as a glance in the mirror of what you're wearing, you think of that person that gave it to you. That's important. Jewelry is supposed to be. I mean, yes, we love it because it's pretty, and yes, we love it because it's valuable. There's so many reasons to love jewelry. You know, it's not a necessity in life, but boy, does it make life better. And does it make life and everyday life a little more luxurious, and giving you an idea where we can bring it less than even half this price and talk about a $1,500 necklace when it's got a 1/2 carat yellow diamond that you could treat yourself to, you could give as a gift, you could maybe get a couple if I get the price low enough, already taken half that price off and gotten a $1,500 price tag. We're going to go significantly less. They're made up. They're ready to go. In the two-tone gold only, white and yellow. They can go out on Monday. They're arriving to you by Wednesday or Thursday, just depending on where you live. And you've got them in time for Mother's Day on Sunday the 10th. You've got them in time for all those graduations that are going to start happening. We know that May is when those graduations usually begin across the country. This is whatever it is, and it doesn't matter. Could be a birthday, an anniversary, could tuck away for Christmas time as well, whatever it is, but it's not $1,500. They're made up. They go out right to you. You still have a money-back guarantee. There's going to be a lot of questions on how do they do that. With a 50-point VS yellow diamond heart shape, how's that even possible? That's why, again, I remind you, you've got a money-back guarantee to try these yellow diamonds and see that beautiful luxury of color and know that you can get it so affordably, but not $14.99 affordable. We're going lower than that for you. So come on in. And remember, they're made up, so they're stunning. Every one of us matched for that VS clarity grading and that beautiful brightness of color, which, again, is not even the best look at it here. Up close it is, but it's nice to see it at a little bit of an angle here so you can see. And there's that hallmark, by the way. You can see that is locked into a fortress of gold. This one's always a little tougher to show you, but I do want to show you again on the hand, just because you can see that color from a distance away. You don't even need to be up close to really appreciate the color that it gives. It is bright as can be, and it's not 14, 13, 12. Let's get every one of them out the door. There's only a few left to go around. We're not making it again. I don't have any more yellow diamond heart shapes, so couldn't make it if we tried. But also all the adjustability. It's a one and done, and everyone knows this. No one needs to be in a store shopping for jewelry every day to know that a necklace costs more money. It's more gold. It's solid gold. It's a diamond cut chain. It's not 12. It's not 11. It's not $10.99. Here's our lowest price. I'm bringing it down to $999 as we are now 9 minutes away from our debut of our emerald cut white diamond, which is also going to be Oh, it's very, very good. It's very special, but that's $9.99, okay? So we got the yellow diamond necklace here for you. If you need a wonderful gift moment that maybe, again, they don't have yellow diamonds perhaps, take a look at the up close, which is where I'm gonna hold it here for you, so you can see that gorgeous color and that brilliance. It is VS, so expect the brilliance like you do in all of our diamonds. Expect the brilliance to be there. You know the finishing is there. It's just a little bit of a rascal to put up here for you and display at the right angle, but it's $9.99 if you'd like to get it, okay? So $9.99 or heart shape. And then let us know. Still no requests for the day. Hey, it means I'm showing you exactly what you want to see, right? Okay, no? Well, then you pick up the phone and dial in, and you let me know what you'd like to see on the show. We'll help you out as best we can. We got a little bit of everything, and I know we're all waiting for the big top of the hour concept. It's coming up. We got a huge top of the hour. I'll do a little recap for you on some things we've had earlier in case you are a late arrival to the show. Some of our best values are still hanging out here. So I'm going to show you a couple of those before we get to our top of the hour and our new white diamond emerald cut, my favorite. It's an elegant cut. It's an expensive cut, but that doesn't matter with what we're doing for our top of the hour. There's a reason I'm bringing it with a lot of fanfare here. There's a very special opportunity coming up, and it could be, yeah, Mother's Day ready. But let me show you a couple of other pieces that we have left from the show so far. So this is the big Kunzite ring, a 1999 Kunzite in 18 karat gold. Also have the even larger Kunzite pendant still to come. So we've got the 28 karat 85. That is also, well, this just blows my mind. That's $3,000. Well, $29.99. We also had a Paraiba for $19.99. We have an aqua pendant. And let me see what else I can show you here. There's not a whole lot left from the show. Oh, and the Huggy earrings are here. And we had a couple of heart shapes in necklaces. I do have the blue star sapphire still here. These are the Huggies that we love so much. The Huggies are here in the reversible style diamonds or gold up front, and those are only $699 for that earring. That is, I know it's a fan favorite, it's a popular bestseller, but they're $699 in white gold ready to go. And I also have an aqua pendant as well that is a Sierra Santa Maria 239 18 karat gold. There's the aquamarine pendant. So everything on this wheel is $29.99 or less. Most of what's on the wheel is $19.99 because that includes the pendant I'm holding, the ring in the center, and the Paraiba in the front left. The earrings that you see in the front right are actually $699. So everything's $29.99 or under. We've got our last couple of minutes of hour number 2 winding down, and we're still sending out. Yellow diamond necklaces are still going out as well, but here are your choices from what's left, plus the blue star sapphires here, and a couple of other pendants that we had in heart shapes and bigger diamonds that were here earlier. But why not take advantage? $19.99. This is also only $19.99 here for the Kunzite, $6.99 on the earrings, $19.99. That's Paraiba. That's a 1 carat 23 blue-green Paraiba, and that is here for $19.99. And this Kunzite pendant is only 28 carats 85, and it's $29.99. So some big values hanging out up there. Our last sphene is here for $29.99. It was the 3 carat 28. Show that to you again. There's the sphene, color changing sphene, and also a 328 with a lot of diamond weight. 76 points was your diamond weight there. And that's a little bit of what we have left from our first 2 hours today. Welcome into almost what's about to be the last hour of our Saturday. And again, any questions you have. Oh, I have this really cool ring here that has 2 champagne diamonds and white diamonds in a highway design. First caller, let's just blow that out real quick. We haven't had a ton of affordable in rings. This is our 18 karat gold. White gold's how it stays. 78 points of your 2 pair shapes. They're about 40 points each. And 18 points in white diamonds, a crisscross ring. X design, X marks the spot, and this is the spot to be for jewelry values because that ring in 18 karat gold is $999. Just added it to the show. So that'll be $999 for the middle ring that you see in the front there. Wow. And those are, you know, I just discussed this with the yellow diamond. They can be lighter. Any color, brown diamonds, pink diamonds, yellow diamonds, green diamonds, you name it. They usually are lighter. This is a champagne diamond pairing of pairs that actually have a little more color saturation. One has a little more orangey, one is a little more cognac-y. That's really important, right? And it's a beautiful ring on the hand, and it's 18 karat gold. It's really 2 rings in one, and it's all done for $9.99. So here's what it looks like on the hand, because why not show it to you that way? It's a little bit of a, I will say the diamond portion goes up and over the mere finished portion. So that's really special as well. And then you've got your 2. I love that it's not a bypass per se, but you do have your 2 pear shapes set together there. So they're kind of side by side. And that's only $9.99. Gosh, that's a lot of ring for $9.99. So huge value there. You let me know which one you like. $9.99. I'll walk you through what else is on the wheel because we got 4 minutes left till our top of the hour. So a lot of concepts here that are, again, $9.99 for the ring, $6.99 for the earrings, $19, $19, $19.99. All 3 of those, right? Or not this one. This was the, sorry, I just had the aqua up there. This is the $29.99 as well as the pendant. And then you've got your Kunzite ring and your Paraiba ring that are $19.99 a piece, okay? So that's our little array of recaps. And then, Jason, what are you taking over there? Any questions that we have, requests, get them in. We're happy to help you out with that too, okay? Last chance, last call on our 2 hours. First 2 hours, that is. We got more on the way, and I think we're all getting anxious for the big emerald cut white diamond. It's here after 10 years. We've essentially waited 10 years for an idea like this to come around. And it's not that we couldn't have done it before. The issue is this: emerald cut diamonds are really darn expensive. They are expensive diamonds. They're the most expensive cut you can buy, okay? And they are lovely. And we've never been able to really combine emerald cut value with gold value the way we're going to do it today. And we're going to make it our also nice little pre-Mother's Day special. So that's what's coming up. And then, of course, we have anything up there. Let's give it a final 2 minutes, please. We got to move that wheel, clear it off before our top of the hour gets here. So that's going to be it, guys. Last chance, last call on anything up there. We got a busy last hour. Diaspore earrings, Paraiba ring that is luxe. Our diamond emerald cut designer style that is going to absolutely light up these lines like we haven't seen in a long, long time. So we've got it all coming up, okay? So this is the moment of truth. Yes?
Did you flash a sphene ring with a blue stone that had white and yellow diamonds on it?
Yes, it's a Paraiba. It's coming up. Yeah, it was exactly that, a flash of what's coming up. Yeah. Champagnes. All right, the champagnes are gone. Congratulations. That's 1130429. That one's gone in the 18 karat white gold. We've got a few others left. Don't forget that's Paraiba in the front left of your screen. Paraiba wide band, only $19.99, and it's a carat 23. Jason, I bet they were talking about this one. Now, I'm just flashing that. That's the one they're talking about. Who was waiting on that one? It's coming up. It's going to be in the show. I just flashed it earlier saying, look what's coming up. So let's do our diamond concept, our brand new big debut, and then we're going to do that Paraiba coming up, okay? So hang in there with me. And then here we go. That's $29.99 for the sphene. 3 carats, 28. And then we've got the big Paraiba. These are $6.99 for our earrings, a great style and a hoop that everybody can wear. Always going to give that little extra length we need sometimes with a hoop. Also have some great Diaspore earrings still to come, a $19.99 Kunzite, a $19.99 Paraiba, and somebody explain this to me. $29.99 for a $28.85 saturated Kunzite. I'm going to show it on the neckline again because that's a better view to see the colors that actually come through on this stone. That's what it really looks like. That's what you're getting. Some of the most neon, electric, think of like ultraviolets. That's what's happening there. It's a $28.85. There's your information right here. It's in the white gold. Look at that. And that is 1.25 inches in your length, and it's $29.99. I think it goes really, really well as well with the ring. So you could get them both for under $5,000. Remember, the ring was $19.99. The pendant is $29.99. So you can get everything and match for under $5,000. But how about that pendant? That's one of our better values of the show, I think. Right there, which is why I wanted to recap it. All right, back to the wheel we go. We've got a really good top of the hour, maybe my favorite in years. And it doesn't mean my favorite because like, oh, I like it. I know that you don't have to like what I like, and half the time we don't like the same thing. But I know you're going to like this one because I know we have shoppers out there that, A, love quality. You're not you're not watching my show if you don't care about quality. There's a million other places you can be watching and shopping if you're not into quality, right? That's like, you guys know that. You can watch anyone else. That's where, yeah. If you're here, it's because you really like and appreciate and understand quality jewelry. And what we're about to do is bring you just that. Do you want another look at that 1999 deal? So stunning on that Kunzite for 1999, but we're gonna come in a little closer. We're about to talk top of the hour. We've been waiting essentially a decade for this ring to be here. Let me borrow this. Let's talk top of the hour. Let's welcome everybody to the show. It's noon out here, afternoon everywhere. Glad you're with us today. My name is Lauren Blair. This is TVON. And we have another hour left in our big Saturday as we're getting you also ready for Mother's Day, because remember, Mother's Day is next Sunday. So we have got now another hour today and 3 hours tomorrow morning to shop for Mother's Day if you need something in time. So that's important. But also, this is our big special. And regardless of who you're shopping for, even if you are just a very, love your jewelry, buy your jewelry for yourself. I know most of you do, right? Most of our shoppers are shopping for themselves, and some of you don't even want to tell anybody about your super secret shopping experience, because you have the greatest jewelry, and everyone's probably wondering how you do it. How do you go get the most luxury jewelry without breaking the bank? Well, this is it. And yet we've never had anything quite like this before, because we can't really bring values like we know you and I and we all like here in emerald cut diamonds. There's a certain, it's like certain things just don't go on sale. There are certain designers, they keep their status and they keep their elite status in the trade by never putting anything on sale. And I always look at it, you're not really a big designer if you have sales. Like if you have an outlet store, you're not really a big designer, because the big ones in the world don't have sales. They don't give discounts. Their employees don't get a discount. That's how they keep the status, right? They don't have a sale. They don't have an outlet store. This is just the way it is. You can think of several that just don't do that. And that's how they keep that upper tier. Well, that's all human being driven. This is a little different. This concept is the idea that we're dealing with a rarity so immense that they really don't get a deal. There's no deal to be had. I brought you just about every diamond deal there is to be had under the sun. In my last decade here, that's all I've done is bring you values. And yes, there are certain ones that are really standout moments, real big opportunities that are different than everything else we've had. And they usually are, every now and again, dealing with diamonds. We're about to do that again, but in a way we have not had before, in a ring that is wearable by one and all. It is modern, it's different, it's bold, it's stackable, it is so high-end, so high style, so really luxe, and yet it's going to be one of those big, big values that we can only do here at TVON. So 113-1153 is your item number. I am about to show you our first large emerald cut white diamond. Emerald cut, why are they so expensive? Have you ever wondered, why are they so expensive? Do you remember shopping for a big diamond? Maybe it was an engagement ring. Maybe it was something you helped other people shop for, engagement rings, and you're wondering, well, there's a 1 carat, and there's a 1 carat, and there's a 1 carat, and wow, the emerald cut's 5 times the price. Remember, it is a very unique cutting process. It wasn't even developed until a little bit later. We've known about certain cuts have been around for longer than others. Other concepts are fairly new in cutting. This is still one of those really elite high-end cuts, because you first of all have to start with impeccable clarity. We're still calling these VS. Let me give you a little secret here though. You're really getting a step up, because if you have, remember this, we can deal with VS every day as we do. And still, if you have a round, which most of our diamonds are, there are still ways that in this magnified view that we give you up close on camera, there are still ways where you're getting a 10-power magnification and you're still not seeing anything in inclusions, because usually, if there is something microscopic or minute, it's tucked behind a facet. Your eye is a little bit blinded or distracted by fire and brilliance from the cutting. And so even if there is something microscopic in inclusions, usually it's hidden by the facet pattern. There is no place to hide when it comes to an emerald cut. So typically, even a VS quality, in order to see what I'm about to show you, which is that up close 10-power magnified view, to see nothing in the way of inclusions, which is what you have across the board because we've looped every one of them, is really incredible, because that means you're actually probably more up into that VVS range. because to see nothing, you have step faceting that, think of it, it's like a mirror. Think of like a beveled edge on a mirror, but many times over. That's really what an emerald cut is like. You have step facets that run parallel to each other. There's this amazing openness. They flash like no other diamond. And that means not necessarily fire and brilliance. They'll still do that. But I'm talking about that great surface reflection where the whole stone can light up at once like a spotlight. That's what emerald cuts do. And they're elegant, but we put it in a very modern design of a band of solid gold that is your choice of white or yellow. And it looks great stacked because it's got this great flush setting so you can easily stack it. Oh, they look amazing stacked. That's what I was doing last night. I had 3 on at once and it was just super, super special. So here it is, our first ever white diamond emerald cut. Oh, the cut, it's just, there is something about it. And then the way we set it, keep it sleek. That's the beauty. It's elegant and sleek. It's almost like it's sexy. It's womanly. It's very, very pretty. And so the last thing we wanted to do was create a design where there's big old clunky prongs. There are no prongs. It is a semi-bezel or tension set. Look at that. I mean, I'm going to make room because we got a yellow gold here to show you as well. And no matter what gold color you get, that diamond is just white and bright. And the way it's set, this is like a design that's going to come up a little bit, just ever so slightly. Look at the side view here. Look at the depth of that mirror finished gold. This is accommodating for all that diamond to be set down flush into the top surface of that stone. There is nothing sharp. There is nothing to catch on anything. This is great for those of you that say, I really am tough on my jewelry, or I'm a very active lifestyle, or I just like really sleek, seamless, and smooth. I just like that idea. This is it. Now, the diamonds. Here's the story. The diamonds are elite, to say the very least. Every single diamond in the rings that I have is a minimum of not a 1/4 carat, not a 1/3 of a carat, not a 35 pointer or a light 1/2 carat. Each and every diamond is a minimum of 50 points in size, minimum. And that sometimes we'll get a value because it's a little bit under one of those magic sizes. This is literally 50 points or more. And that's what we figured, we're not gonna mess around. If this is the first for us, and we're gonna bring you after all these years, our first larger emerald cut white diamond, it better be good. And we're not gonna even skimp or cut a corner at all. We're gonna have the best of the best 50 pointer, which looks even larger thanks to, we know it's a semi-bezel. So it means either side, the elongated side of your stone, is set into the gold. So again, you see that flush seamless surface. It's wearable, it's easy, it's stackable, it's fabulous on any finger of the hand, even a thumb ring. I actually was trying it on there this morning early and I thought, you know what, I really like that as a thumb ring because it doesn't sit too high. So it works well there too. It could be ring guards, some of the most high style ring guards. What I was doing last night, I was getting 2 white and 1 yellow and putting them all together with the yellow in the middle. So giving that 2-tone effect, that looked amazing. I've got a great value for you, but this is not an easy diamond to get. And we have nobody on the phone lines yet, probably because you all are smart. And you're all knowing, now that I know it's 50 points, there's no way that thing's getting under $10,000. It is getting under $10,000. And it is not $99.99, and it's not even $5 grand. I promised you a value. You know these top of the hours. It's not just about having something new and fresh and good. It's about having an amazing value to go right along with it. Because I can bring you fabulous jewelry all day long, and if it's too pricey for anybody's budget, what difference does it make? I might as well not even show it to you. The beauty of what we do is stand for the very best in jewelry, but make a way. Find a way to make it affordable and get it to that point where you can say yes, because looking at great jewelry is great, but owning great jewelry, wearing great jewelry is better. And we make the prices so that you can. And here's what we have for you. I'm going to try it on. I got my yellow gold here, which I'm going to show you as well. I'm going to try a couple of them on, stack them together, show you all the concepts. It's kind of like our Wonder Ring design where there's so many different ways you can wear them. There's so many different things you can do with them. This is why maybe you get a couple of them and really have some fun there. And look at that. Now this one, again, the yellow gold's always popular, but again, with those beautiful bright step facets, sometimes your white diamonds can pick up a little the gold color they're in. So I do love the white gold in this one, but here's what we've got for you. Better than $49.99. Please check out what 1/2 carat emerald cut white diamonds that are VS go for in the retail world. Natural diamonds, of course. Look at one on the hand, and then I'm going to add another. And this could be the coolest pinky ring you ever do. Look at that as a pinky ring. Sleek and subtle. I think a gentleman could wear it as well. It doesn't sit up too high. If it did, I would say maybe not. This one could be gents or ladies. Let me show you here if you want to stack them. These are all different sizes, yet look. You can stack them. You could align your diamonds, or you could do a little mix and match and have them staggered a bit. They look incredible. I love the way the yellow gold looks with it. If you want to do this, and well, let's just, we'll embrace the little bit of staggered look here and show you what they look like if you want to line them up or if you want to move them around. That, of course, is white, white, and yellow. Now suddenly I have 1.5 carats in diamonds that's not going to cost all that much. And look at how seamless they set, just as if they're one ring. You can do 1, 2, 3, 4. I've had up to 5 on at a time. It's all up to you, but we need to get this better than $49.99. Welcome to the world of emerald cuts. It is an elegant style. I encourage you to try it. If you've never had a great pinky ring, if you've never had a great thumb ring, get it. Get it and you will love it. We're going to take it lower, I promise you. We're going to make this affordable for one and all. This is our big new concept here. I'm so excited we have it for you. It's not $49, it's not $39, it's not even $29.99. This is amazing. And now I've created the look of a signet ring. Basically, it's very much that signet style that we're seeing all over. I watched that that cool fashion movie that just came out yesterday. I saw it on Thursday. I'm going to tell you right now, oh my gosh, everybody was wearing signet rings, and not one, multiples at a time. Stack, 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 across the hand, down the hand. You cannot have too many rings on these days, and the more you have on, the more up-to-date, in style, and chic you look. The more diamond rings you have on, or the more gold rings you have on. This is really that mix and match of both. Get a lot of gold, get a lot of diamond there, but among one stone, and by the way, it's not $29. It's not even $19.99. This is solid gold as well, which look at how it's finished on the inside. This is really well done. Look at the thickness and the depth. That is actually, I think that's even a little bit, I think it's around 2 millimeters in the back, but then widens across the front, where I'm just going to use the one I have on and I'll measure it right now. This is unheard of value. Take advantage at $19.99, but wait, we're going to do better. If you want to get more than one, let's make that happen. The width across the front is 5 millimeters. The width across the back at the most narrow point is actually 2.5. Oh my goodness. 2 millimeter bands right now by themselves are going for $9,000. So what we're doing, expecting a better value? Yes, that's what we do. I'm not asking for $1,999. Let's get everybody on the phone lines. Look at how these stack. I'm doing now the white, the yellow, the white together with 1.5 carats minimum of diamonds that you're going to be able to own for next to no money. And look at this concept here. The yellow, the white, and look at that. The yellow and the white together. Mix and match. You could do 2, you could do 3. I love the 3. The 3 together is amazing. Only white and yellow available. It's not even $1,499 for our emerald cut 1/2 carat stone. That is a minimum. Look at that. Sleek, high style. I know they pick up a lot of glare here, but look at that. We're very busy on the phone lines already. Is that any surprise? Get more than one if you can, if you're already someone who stacks. If you like bigger, bolder styles, look at that. 3 of them is wider than a signet ring. My signet ring is 3/4 of an inch. This is going to be even a little wider than that. Let's give you a great value, not 14. I mean, when we say great value, we got to remember that we are the leader in values worldwide in jewelry. So if it's going to be really, really impressive, and if it's going to be top of the hour worthy here on this show, it's got to blow everybody else, including wholesalers, out of the water. Somebody asked me this the other day. They had a diamond. We quoted them a price on a loose diamond, and they said, they contacted me and sent me a message, said, please help me out. Go to one of your wholesalers and get me a better deal on a diamond. I can't top TVON's prices. I've got great wholesalers. You hear me talk about this all the time. They're doing 1/2 carat VS white diamonds for over $3,000. That's the difference. I know we see round brilliants all the time. I know we see ovals, round brilliants, cushion cuts over and over and over. It's a different world when you go and embrace the emerald cuts. The emerald cuts are more money. There's a reason why most wealthy people look around, they're wearing emerald cuts. It's because it's also a show of status. Everybody knows, if you know diamonds, you know the emerald cut carries with it a much higher in price tag than every other diamond cut out there. And by the way, it's not $14.99. We're very busy on the phone lines already. Is that any surprise? What does a gold band run you? Again, the very back of the band is 2.5 millimeters. The front of the band, what I say is 5. That's incredible. This is an incredible value. Unfortunately, for today's gold era, You got to believe gold is more money now for just the gold. We're throwing in a 1/2 carat minimum emerald cut diamond that has got some of the best clarity, because when you see it up close, you don't see any inclusions. There are no inclusions to be seen. Nothing. So really, again, VS is also a minimum. 50 points is a minimum. VS clarity is a minimum. You're getting so much over the top quality, and we are going to go even lower for our top of the hour and our Mother's Day special and our stackable and our men's or ladies and our pinky to thumb and anywhere in between. Get a couple if you want, one for the pinky and one for the index finger, do it. That would require 2 different ring sizes, do it. They're not 14, they're not 13, they're not 12. We waited 10 years as a network for this moment. 10 years. 10 years of requests. I know I've been trying to make something like this happen. Look how cool that is. I love it stacked. I'm telling you, even as like a really cool like upgrade to a wedding set, 2 of them maybe stacked together. You could mix and match them, play with it like you would a Wonder Ring, because there's so many things you can do. I wouldn't even say, I would say just get a couple of them. Maybe you want to get 2 in white and 2 in yellow, and then just find different ways to play with them and wear them different ways every day. But it's not going to be even $12.99. They're not $11.99. They're not going to be, and this is crazy for the gold, hear me out, this is a very substantial ring in just one. So when you get more, I'm saving so much money. We're going loss leader style. We're going top of the hour, big Mother's Day event coming up because we got Mother's Day a week away. We want to give you the value on diamond rings that nobody else can do. And even here, we've not been able to do this until today. And there are limited quantities to go around. So and I hear somebody taking 3 right now. I think that's going to be a popular ask, is to get more than 1 in multiple gold colors. There's so much shine to that band. It doesn't feel weighty, but it does feel substantial. So just know that. I've got 3 on, and it's still really comfortable to wear. And they're not $11.99. Take a look. Come on over. We're going to give you a really important value. I know we're busy operators. Do me a favor. Let me know how many you have. Do not forget. If you don't tell me, I can't keep track, and I have a limited. I can't just sell these all day. We can't just sell them tomorrow or later this out. This is what we have, and we only have so many 1/2 carat emerald cut diamonds. And I've never had one to this point. So it's not the kind of thing I can just go run out and go get a few more. It's only what we have here. It's not $11.99. It's not $10.99. This is unheard of for the gold, so you know what to do. You get on the phone lines. This is a one-day only thing, and we're bringing them down to $999 a band. And if you were just looking at a gold band by itself, you're not buying it for $999 in solid gold. We are, and we're throwing in a 1/2 carat diamond as well. So whether it's thumb ring, pinky ring, index finger, stackable, ring, could be a great modern way to do a wedding band. Here's what it looks like with 2 of them together, just to show you 2 of them lined up and together they're in the white gold. I have another one on as a thumb ring. Look how cool that is. As a thumb ring, I think it could be a men's style as well. Men's piece, ladies piece, stackable, wear one, wear it anywhere on the hand you want to, but we're busy, $9.99, and already most everyone's getting more than 1. I heard 2, thank you. Janet's got 2, who else? Cheryl's got 3, who else? Barbara's got 3 as well. Barbara, thank you so much. Brenda, thank you. Cheryl, thank you. Who else? All right, Daisy's got 1 as well. Okay, so guys, $9.99, back to the wheel we go. That's what it looks like up close. Solid gold. This is not a plating. I know you can't do that in solid gold, even if there were not a huge diamond sitting there in the center. So $9.99. Take it as many as you can, and you've got 1 day. So it doesn't mean like call tomorrow and we'll get you a few more. It means 1 day. I can usually have like maybe a 2 days worth when it's around brilliant, not with the emerald cuts. No, we've been saving these up and accumulating what we can for a very long time just to bring you 1 top of the hour special on this May 2nd Saturday. So it really is important here, $9.99, to take advantage of that one. If you'd like to, please do. Emerald cut diamonds, rare, specialty. They're different. Even if you have 1,000,001 diamonds, if you don't have an emerald cut, try it so you can see what that concept is all about. See what you can, find out. It's one thing to see it. It's another thing to wear it, to live in it, to wear it, to watch what it does. Look at that. Look at what that does there. Even, I always like to say, look at the display. It's kind of throwing the light onto the wheel right in front of it. The way that's just amazing. And I know it's a little bit more elegant. It's a little, I think it's for my elegant ladies out there. It's something a little more high-end. It's a little more elegant. It's a little more designer. It's a very sleek modern band. We've seen these kind of looks in ovals and rounds. Remember the round ring we did with the burnished diamonds? It's still one of our best sellers. It's like $4,000. I checked because I had someone who wanted to get another one. She bought one many years ago from me, the 3-stone ring with the 30 points of burnished diamonds. Do you know how much that ring is now? It's over $4,000. It used to be like $999 a million years ago, and now it's $4,000. You got to understand, that's 30 points in diamonds total. I have got a 50-pointer single stone here in the high-end emerald cut, and it's $999. Incredible value. We've got a last call on the show. We're going to bring you Diaspore earrings and the Paraiba still to come in the show. Let me know if you have any requests. Still have no requests today. Good. It means I'm showing you everything you ever wanted to see. If not, you bring a request in. It's simple as a phone call. There's no other way to reach us. It's just the phone call, okay? The phone call is the only way to tell us what you'd like to see. But that ring is so everything, so glamorous, so elegant, so beautifully done, and it's modern too, where I could see, like, you know, the younger gals. I'm not young anymore. You know, not at all, not even close. The younger gals could be my daughters. You know, I could have grandkids at this point. But I will tell you, I gotta say, I do hang out just naturally through my businesses. I hang out with a lot of younger people, you know, generational, you know, the generations of, you know, different than my own. And I gotta say, what they're wearing are styles like this. These are the tried and true, and they're really the, you know, the kind of the tastemakers and the trendsetters. And yet, take a look at this. This is 3 of them stacked. Someone wants to see again. What we did here was the white, the yellow, and the white, all stacked side by side together. And again, you can kind of play. I lined up the diamonds here because to me that looks really sleek and really good. But just to show you there how the gold looks without that glare, you see the mirror finishing on the gold. It's going to be side to side. Even the underside is all mirror finished. The very back of the band is mirror finished. And you see how that looks from a distance away at $9.99. Isn't that incredible? So it's always amazing. That's why I say tune in every day, because we're here 5 times a week for 3 hours each of those days. And it's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday night, Saturday, Sunday morning. And yet you really do want to tune in, because you just never know what you're going to see when you tune into a show. We really do strive to every day bring you some new things as we go back to the wheel and take a look at that close-up, which is so important as well, to see what that does with that clarity, because that's, again, and we have limited quantity items. We're not like other places where we have an inventory in a warehouse that's a mile long and we've got everything stocked where 800 items exist of every single SKU. That's not how we work. And yet, even with a piece that I have more than one of, yay, I'm lucky, I'm happy that we do, because having one's not going to work for everybody. But I don't have an unlimited quantity to go around either, and we don't work in the tens of thousands that other places do, because we're just too strict when it comes to quality. We could certainly bring you a lot more jewelry, and we could bring you a lot more airtime a week if we opened it up to a lot of different qualities. And as much as I love variety, we get a lot of pushback on variety because we only like quality. So again, I can't just bring you anything and everything, because it's got to be quality, and that's what we understand. I mean, my goodness, a few months ago we had just a fun day or two here where we did some different things just to bring you something different, because we generally have the same 20 mountings over and over, and yet y'all said, no, we just want the same old, we want the same jewelry. We don't need to see different things. We don't want to see different or unusual. Oh, Barbara, you got 3 too? Thank you. Another Barbara, this time Barbara L. She got 3 as well. Well, thank you, Barbara. Don't thank me. I thank you. All my thanks to you. And picking up 3 of them. I hope you're going to do a little experimentation stacking like I did. I think you'll really love that. Enjoy. $9.99. But think about it. For under $3,000, she just got 1.5 carats in diamonds. 1.5 carats in diamonds, under $3,000, among 3 stones. And it'd be one thing to get 1.5 carats in diamonds if there were a lot of little stones. But when they're emerald cuts and they're all bigger, that is why the value is what the value is. And I get it. If you're new to the world of emerald cuts, if you're new to the world of wider bands, if you're new to the world of VS quality, if you're just new to the world of natural diamonds instead of the faux or the synthetic or the simulated. Obviously, synthetics are the lab growns and simulated are the CZs out there. And there's a lot more of that exists in the world than natural stones. I realize that. So it's easy to get a lot of quantity when it comes to other types of material. But remember, we're working with Mother Nature here, so it does keep us limited on what we have. And then there's that quality story that I was mentioning that also is so important to us, of keeping that quality at one level, because the second you guys see something that's not of a higher quality, forget variety. We want quality, and that's what we have. We have certainly come to know you guys as an audience. I think we have really, we've certainly born and bred a great TVON family that understands quality well. I had a great a meeting yesterday with all the powers that be here, and yesterday afternoon, I gotta say, we were all talking about exactly that. We've just got the smartest I almost said fan base because that taps into my sports background, but we have the smartest shopping customer base and family that you can have. And hopefully, and I gotta say, I take some credit for that because I gotta tell you, that's what I believe in. I can't believe you can be a good shopper without knowing. You gotta know. And there's so many people who just shop to shop or just shop blindly, as I say, where they just buy something to buy something and don't know the difference between what they're even getting. It's a very different concept when hopefully I'm a believer that a smart shopper has to be educated as to what's the difference between a simulant and a synthetic and a natural stone. What's the difference between a round brilliant, a cushion cut, a pear shape, and an emerald cut? What's the difference between an SI or a VS? What's the difference between an emerald cut that's likely a VVS that's still going to give you clarity from a distance? I believe in that. And again, I think it taps into, you know, I come from a long line of teachers. All I wanted to be when I was a child, I wanted to be a teacher. I really did. And I feel like even though I was never actually officially a teacher, that's never been my main occupation, I feel like, I really do feel like I've been able to do that through the years, through communicating through TV and different avenues that still hopefully teach about, you know, just making you the best shopper possible. Whether you shop with me or anybody else, it makes you a good shopper. Even if you want to walk into a jewelry store and buy what they have, do it, but at least you're informed to know. Because I hear from a lot of you guys that say, I walked into a jewelry store the other day and I was smarter than the person that worked there. And that's how you should be. And I hope you are, because you know, and it makes you a better shopper. It makes you understanding of what is a value. How do you know a value if you don't know the ins and outs of what quality are about? If you don't know what everyone else is doing in the world of jewelry? That's what we pride ourselves in. And obviously, I don't think there's a better place for value or quality anywhere on the planet. And I don't say that just because I'm standing here. I say that because I look. I know. I'm always asking you. And it's not a rhetorical question. Do you know a better place to shop for jewelry? Because if you do, you should be telling me about it. Because I'm a shopper first, and I'm a host second. And we're all just here shopping together. We all just love jewelry, and we probably love buying a great deal. Because I don't like shopping unless it's a good deal. I get a real extra high from shopping when I get the good deal. I want what I want the quality, but I also want the deal. And that's why shopping is fun. Shopping's fun when you do it right. And here we are giving you really important rings in a very important diamond for this price of $9.99, where you could just get it, melt the gold if you wanted to, and profit from that. Or you can get it, wear it, and enjoy it and love it for what it is, which is one of our best new values we've had. Let's show you what we have coming up in Diaspore earrings, and then we're going to do our Paraiba. We're near the end of the show already, and I would love to keep looking at this all day long, but we are very limited. I have 3 left right now. That is the current situation here. 3 left, so I'm going to move on from those diamond bands and show you these Diaspore earrings I have been so anxious to get to, because they're huge, rare, color-changing stones. Look at those cushion cut squares. Those are awesome, aren't they? Look at this. Oh my, the photo finish of the day. We've got the Derby later today, later this afternoon. That's still, don't worry, you're going to have plenty of time to tune in and see all the arrivals and see all the fun pomp and circumstance that day. We're just got 32 minutes to go here. Looking for requests if you have them. Jason, what was the most anybody shot from you? Like one person, how many did they get? 2, okay, and then we had, I know several people getting 3. Jason had the 2 and the 1 callers. I like it. This is really cool too, because this is going to be our Diaspore earring. It's 113-1179, and keep on calling on the bands. Still got those for you if you need them, but take a look at 113-1179, which is our 206 of cushion cut square Diaspores, and you also have the really fabulous diamond halo around them. 48 points is the diamond weight there. So it's one of our bigger diamond halos, that's for sure. And you've got 113-1179. And they're so fabulous because they're also available in any gold color you want, although you're not seeing a lot of the gold. It's really about the stones and the diamonds going around and around. And that is the cushion, which allows you to wear them 2 ways without having to do a thing except rotate it, because you got a center post and a butterfly backing. We're running out of time. We got a few more ideas to show you today. And last call on the show. Let me know. How many did you had 4 going out. Love it. We just had somebody take 4, which is why we're down to 3. So a big chunk just left us there. So last call, last quantity on those diamond bands. But here we are. 206 cushion squares. They have the color change. That green golden then goes to pinky purple. It's amazing to witness. I can't show it to you here on TV, of course, because, well, we only have one light source. But when you see these change from this green golden to a pinky purple mauve, It's really just, it is magic. It is. It's Mother Nature's magic, but it's still magical to see and witness. Now, I want to show you something else because I got to see them on. They're a great size, but they're not oversized. Remember when we had the big rounds the other day and they were so incredible? They were the drops. Here's the stud you were asking for. Take a look one way. Here's how they look from the squared off perspective. And then you can also rotate them a bit if you like, just like so. And you can wear it that way and have that more pointed design. So centered post allows you to do that with ease. Butterfly backing as well. Let me get you a quick little measurement because I didn't do that yet. So then I'll try them on. I got so anxious to try them on because I'm very excited with the way those look. They are a half an inch or so top to bottom. And then what we'll do is give you the white, the yellow, the rose gold options here as well. So please choose your gold color you like the best. And then here's what they look like from a distance. So you can see how those look. So that's the squared off idea. And then simple one rotation here. You just simply move them around a little bit and then you've got that look, which just gives you a little more length. And so kind of play with them when you get them at home and see what you like. It's totally up to you. But that's how they look in multiple different directions. Let's go back up close. And what we'll do is, let's help you. End of the show is here. We've got, oh no, 29 minutes. Let's make this easy. $56.99, I think not. We need to go a little bit, yeah, we need to go a lot lower than that. We are all about values today. We've got a big Sunday tomorrow. Oh my gosh, an amazing Sunday afternoon or morning. I can't wait. I do have a heart-shaped Tanzanite pendant tomorrow. You know our ring is gone, the one that I had today, the new one today in the bridge, but I will have a pendant. A heart-shaped Tanzanite pendant mañana. Looking forward to that. But here we go on the color change Diaspores. What if we just say $56.99, scrap it? Let's go a lot lower than that. I know it's a weird number and we don't like it. We don't like $56.99. We don't want that. We want a better value. We want a different drop in the price. We are blowing out jewelry. We've got a couple bands left only. The bands are still popular. The bands are still going. Here we are. Thank you again so much, everybody. I know we had a lot. I'm getting more messages of folks that said, I took 3, I took 2. I'm glad you did. You will love the diamond bands, but this is the Diaspore earring and gonna send them out for only $999. This is what happens. I'm crunched for time here. We got 28 minutes and a lot of jewelry to show plus recaps. So here we are at $999 for the earrings. I'm not kidding. It's really happening 60 seconds. That's it. I've been waiting all day to show them to you. And here we go. It is that is unheard of. They're over a carat apiece. There's 25 points of diamonds in each earring. This is a day when I told you we'd have the specials for you. They're here. They're here, and this is where, again, still have a couple of heart-shaped pieces from earlier today. Still have the Kunzite pendant that was nearly 29 carats. We're still busy on the phone lines because now we've got a little, we got a little queue building because of the diamond bands and the Diaspore earrings. And don't forget, if there's anything else you want to ask about, please do that before we go. But here we are. There are still 27 minutes to go. And we still have that Paraiba to show you. So quite a few ideas still left. And then inevitably, any last minute requests, any recap requests, we've got those too coming your way. But $999. That is stunning, isn't it? What do you think? And do we have them gone? We're verifying right now. And let's see, Jason, I think you're on bands still, right? You're on a diamond band or two? Okay. And then we've got a couple of you waiting in queue, so bear with us. And what a day to get some values. Look at those Diaspores. And you know, there's a lot of Diaspores, and of course you wouldn't know if you just shop here because we only show you pristine best of the best, but there's a lot of Diaspores that are funky. They've got a lot of weird things going on inside, and they're called inclusions, and a lot of them. So they can look very dull, and they can look very lifeless. They can look very kind of foggy, and because they are an included stone, what you're seeing are the best of the brightest here that are matched and really bright because they're clean. So when you take the clarity and you combine great cutting with it all together, you see what the end result is. A beautiful, bright concept. You can already see a little bit of those subtle pinks when they're moving. You see flashes of pink and red and purple. That's what the entire stone changes to if you were in a incandescent light environment. Still verifying, still busy on the lines too. I know, but these were two pieces that probably shouldn't go back to back because wow, are they both popular. But here we are looking at some of the best Diaspores and matching. It's so much harder to match them. You've got color changing stones. That always makes it more difficult to match because you've got different nuances to the stones in different lights. And we have to look at them under both lights because when you put a UV light or like a pen light over the stones, we can watch the color change, just can't do it in this TV environment because we've got one type of light. And you need darkness with the UV light, but we have to match them both based on both of their colors, the color you see here in fluorescent lighting and the incandescent color as well. So they have to be really matched through and throughout, so to speak, and that's $9.99. Unbelievable earring price there for a carat plus in each stone. That alone is really, I would say, pretty monumental for the Diaspores. And then you also have there the diamonds, which we have a lot of halos that are very slight on the diamonds, like 18 points, 20 points. This is more than double that. So it's a pretty significant diamond halo also that you have, and it's only $9.99. Now we do have that Paraiba, which I'm gonna have to just blow out here. We're gonna do the Paraiba ring with the two-tone gold and the two-tone diamonds. And then I guess we can do a couple other little, recaps and things like that. I've shown you everything. Once we show you the Paraiba, that will be everything. We've gone through the entire Saturday show. Got to it all. And still taking requests if you have them. Don't worry, you can still get requests in, that's no problem. But let's give those a final 60 seconds, and then we're gonna get to our Paraiba. Then we'll do some requests and recaps and a couple last minute pieces here in necklaces and pendants that would be great gift ideas. Mom's Day a week from Sunday, a week from tomorrow, making sure we're all well aware of jewelry that you need for that next Sunday would have to be purchased by 1 o'clock tomorrow. So one more day after today to shop. That would be 3 hours tomorrow, 10 to 1 Pacific, 1 to 4 Eastern, okay? So that's gonna be our last call on any of these Mother's Day specials and anything. Not everything can be delivered by then, but those one of a kinds, right? The ones that I've been saying, Mother's Day specials. If you have any questions, ask your operators, or be sure and let them know if you need something to go out right away on Monday, okay? Let's talk about this Paraiba, because the Paraiba has been flashed a couple of times, and there's just something very special about this combo. This blue-green center, the yellow diamonds and white diamonds, and the way that this wider band is done so detailed with its mill grain and the yellow and the white and the cutouts and the laciness. It is fabulous. I've always loved this mounting. And this mounting just feels it feels designer. It feels very important. Not just pretty, but like important. You sometimes see pieces and you go, that's important. If a house is important, it's usually an estate. If a car is important, well, yeah, there are those too, where they're collectibles. They're more than just a mode of transportation. They're really exquisite. This is a ring that is important because of the gold, the elements of two-tone, which is not the easiest thing in the world to make, the yellow diamonds dotting the borders of this 112-8188 item number. It is two-tone gold, will stay as is. That is a bright neon Paraiba. And I think that given the end of the show here that's on its way, we really need to make this a powerful statement value. It is 20 points in the yellow, 9 points in the white. And I get every time I see this mounting, all this experience we all have in jewelry, doesn't that look like a lot more diamond weight? Because you just see the pave all the way throughout the ring. And the two-tone of the gold really is different. That Paraiba is elongated, so that's gonna look more than a half carat, although that's already an important size to get in this Paraiba tourmaline, but it looks even more important because the elongation. Tell me if this doesn't look like a 1 carat when it's on the hand. And here's a band that's wider, so you could wear it certainly. Ring finger, middle finger, index finger, I think it'd work anywhere, outside of maybe the pinky and the thumb. Look at that. Striking, isn't it? I just don't think you could wear that without people doing the double take and really focused in on that ring. That is really special. And don't worry, it's gonna stop, all that designer element stops right here at the proper point, and then it's going to proceed to be the yellow gold in the back, which I know is what we tend to like the most right now. So the back of the ring is gonna be the yellow gold. The inside is still two-tone because, well, you've got all those concepts coming together. We're back up close. And then look at how beautiful that is with that yellow gold through the back. It's gonna taper, so you don't need to go up in size, go to your true natural size here. But that piece, wow, $11,999, not bad. It looks like an $11,999 tax price. That looks like something you'd spend $119 and you'd pay that price in the tax in the city of LA. I can't speak for the tax. I know sales tax differs based on where you live, right? Different counties, different cities. We're right at 10%. So here's what we'll do, guys. We've got a very special buy here. And I think what we need to do, since I'm looking and we got 20 minutes and we still got hopefully some requests to get to and maybe some recaps to do as well, let's make this really simple and easy because we've already had some callers asking about it when they just got a little flash here and there of this incredible ring. And I don't blame you. It's a really noticeable, unique designer style. And it will not be $99.99. Anytime I have Paraiba, what did I have the other day? Was it last night? And I had that 40 pointer and it had 30 points in diamonds and it was just white gold and it looked kind of insignificant compared to this one. This one just looks so, I don't know, designer. Just does. It looks different. Designers don't usually do basics. You know what I mean? There's really just, it's usually there's something different about couture level. And that doesn't just apply to clothing. You can tell there's just something different. Anybody can throw on a white t-shirt, anybody can throw on a pair of jeans, and there's nothing wrong. It's an American uniform, is a t-shirt and jeans. But you know, there's a reason a lot of couture designers aren't going to do a t-shirt and jeans. It doesn't look any different than what you could spend basic money on. And there's ways we want to embellish and be different and bold, and that's what this is. And it's not going to be $9,000. It's not even $5,000. We mean business at the end of the show, and what a show it's been. Let's go ahead and blow it out for even better than, you're not going to even believe this. It's not even $4,000 or $39.99. It's a lot of ring. It's a beautiful stone. It's a clean, bright as can be, neon blue green, the ultimate level of Paraiba. That's what we want it to look like. In a perfect world, they would all look just like that. But we know it is tough to get the Paraiba perfection. That is it right there. And we're going to blow it out right now for $2,999. $29.99, just that one. And we'll see who's got it. Stays in two-tone. Beautiful. Size it to what we'll size it. We take care of all that for you. It arrives ready. You enjoy it. You put it on. You never have to be without it. Paraiba is a rare stone, but it's still plenty durable for daily wear. So keep that in mind as well. You can still wear it every day. It's like all the other tourmalines. Like any other tourmaline. You can wear it all the time. Let's see. How do we want to spend the last 18 minutes of the show? Recaps, or should I dive into tomorrow's jewelry? Either way, we got a couple of pieces here to recap. I do have a great moonstone pendant. And let me just pop that in for a look because I just saw how affordable this is and I'm very excited about it. So one moonstone pendant coming your way. Here is the moonstone pendant. That's 113-1003 is the item number here coming up. Let me know if you'd like that one for $29.99. Here we go. This is a radiant, one of the rarer cuts to find in the moonstones. It's our radiant cut 265, so it's a really good size here. And it also is 6 points in the diamonds, a little door knocker style that's going to have some movement within the pendant. And it's 265, 6 points in diamonds, one only. We can do white, yellow, or rose gold for you. Here's a better look, though. That's a better look at your radiant with the wash of pinky reds that comes over it, the double prongs in the corners, different from an emerald cut. Radiants have a little more facet pattern to them. And this one, oh, this is going to head out of here in a hurry. And that is because we took the $3,999 price, and as I show it to you on the hand here, we're going to get you the measurement, which should be 3/4 of an inch, but like to show that to you visually and still show you how it moves from a distance away so you see all the magic of the colors. Many colors combined, a little bit of this kind of pearly iridescent look to it, but it's really all those beautiful pastels coming together. It is 3/4 of an inch. Here's what it looks like on the neckline as well, and yet I'm going to do $1,399 on this one and one only, and you still get the option to change the gold as well. Get it exactly how you'd like to have that one. So it's a beautiful idea, and what will that not go with? You can put that on with anything and everything you want to for $1,399. So that's something we had not seen moonstone today, so wanted to bring you one. We did see our gorgeous fire opal pendant. We did have a fire opal. We had a couple really good opals, didn't we? We had some nice opals today. We had fire opal. We had a really good, I know a crystal opal that went out the door as well. Look at that though. That is moonstone. Sometimes even a better option than opals just because very few opals give you all the colors. This one does. And that would be $13.99. Also, we'll recap the other Paraiba. We could get you a carat 23 Paraiba. It's one of the few rings we have left. It's one of the few pieces we have left. This is the 123 Paraiba in that green blue. I would say about 70% green and 30% blue. And that one is here for $19.99 with a carat 23 cushion cut. and that also has 93 points in diamonds. So if you want to go bigger diamond weight, bigger carat weight, and a smaller price, you can get that Paraiba from earlier for $19.99. So a big value there. Still had our Blue Star Sapphire, that's 7 carat plus. We have so many great ideas, but again, last call in the show, couple of pendants. We also have these beautiful forward-facing hoops if you want to see them. Cat's Eye Indicolite is here. We have a canary, oh my goodness, canary yellow tourmaline. We have Paraiba in huge sizes. We have a 30-point pink diamond if you need to see it. Anything at all, you let me know. Otherwise, we've got a last look at, let me just show you how we started this show. There was a $9.99 ruby piece that comes with a pendant and chains. Let's show that to you one more time. That was a long time ago. But here's the ruby that we had earlier today. It's a gorgeous Burma stone, very clean. Diamonds right up top. I estimated the diamonds at 15 points. That's $9.99. So platinum 1130701 is the item number there. Don't forget about that Paraiba, either the 50-pointer or the carat 23. Also, any last-minute requests? Are we really going to go through an entire Saturday without a request? I do believe we might be, but we have 14 minutes left if you want to change that. And if there is something, I think you've seen the values today to understand, you might want to get a request in today with the way we are pricing things to move. And then let's show you our Kunzite pendant one more time. The $28.85. I'm going to see if I can try to clean it from the back side here. It's really, it needs a little steam cleaning from the back because it is so clean. And I'm going to make sure we get to the best look at it possible because this really should not be here at this point. We've got that one for $9.99, and then take a look at this. This is the $28.85 Kunzite that is here in that divine saturation and neon. 1128422 is the number, and it's going to be a pendant with your diamond bail. The $28.85 is our largest. 6 points in the diamond pave, and that is still, I cannot get over this discount. It was once over 12 grand, and now it's not. It's $2,999 for that very saturated Kunzite, and it's giving a lot more purple than it is pink. What is normally the lightest pastel of pinks is downright neon orchid tones right here, and it is stunning, and it is $29.99. Huge value. We also had our Huggy hoops here, the diamonds that are reversible. Diamonds are mirror finish. We have our $9.99 yellow diamond necklace that's still here as well. If you'd like to get that one, you may. And then here it is for $29. Take that if you love it. Try it at home. See what you think. To see it in person is to really be a believer in what that stone is all about, because I know it always looks better when you see it in real life anyways, and it's looking just fine. Don't get me wrong, it's not like it's not like, oh, it's okay. It's really fantastic, but get ready to be blown away on that one. And then I've got a really, really good couple of, I just found this fire opal because this was here last night, and we had a fire opal pendant today that would match it. So let me show you what we have here in a fire opal ring. It's a little bit more on the affordable side. This is my fire opal ring in platinum, and that's going to be item number 1128868. Just want to give that one away here for the end of the day. That's only $9.99 if you'd like that fire opal. It just reminded me so much of a pendant we had earlier that you loved. So we'll bring you the 82-point fire opal with the 27 points in the diamonds, double row. It's a subtle little point that's intentional where the band comes to the point, meets at the point of the pear shape. So it really emphasizes that special cutting you have, and that's only $9.99. Also have a black opal I'm still going to show you that's going to be affordable as well. Any other questions? Oh, and then since it is Mother's Day a week from tomorrow, let me remind you that I brought out a very big discount on maybe the most classic style of heart shape. Let me try on the opal really quickly here. It's a pinky size at the moment, I believe. Yes, so it is going to be on the pinky here, but look at how pretty that is. The glow is there. It's that red orange, that cherry red we love with the subtlety of the orange secondary color, but mostly red. And then it's $9.99, and that triple band, meaning it's actually like a triple ribbed band of platinum with that 82-point stone, and then the diamonds just really wrapping up right next to the point of the pear there. So subtle little chevron shape. Let me show you this pendant though, because this is just wild. We have our most affordable gift moment here. And doesn't need to be a gift, but it's that asymmetrical heart because it's going to sit at an angle with the bail on one side. It's item number 111436. It is a very important 36-point diamond weight in the heart shape. This is that little bit of open detail. 36 points in diamonds. White gold only here. I think we've only got one left. We started with 3. It was here last night. Guess down to the last one. And I'll show you all the different angles. It's 5/8 of an inch. What do I mean by asymmetric? Because obviously the piece itself is symmetrical. The way it sits is going to be a little different. It's going to sit like this on the neckline because the bail's on just the one lobe of the heart. So like a lot of hearts would sit like this one's meant to sit at a little bit of an angle. That's what's happening here. So one bail in the back, and then open work in the middle. And then what we'll do is show it to you on the neckline as well, because it is that 5/8 of an inch. That's what it looks like from a distance away. And again, it will sit like that only. So just key to remember. And then what we're going to do is bring you down a great price. This is about our most affordable item of the show, actually, at only actually not even $9.99. That would be plenty affordable. We're going to do $499 on that one instead. And so we've got our first request of the day, and oh, what a good one. Shauna, I like your thinking here. We've got a Tanzanite heart-shaped necklace coming up, and that would be fantastic. All right, so we'll do that next. $499 on the diamond pendant you see there. The fire opal ring is still here if you want that one for $9.99. Please go ahead and grab that quickly. And then I think this is going to be likely how we end our show. 9 minutes left to go, but I've got, okay, I don't know if Shauna has a preference in white or yellow gold, but if you have a yellow gold preference for your Tanzanite, I'm going to ask that you get on the phone lines right now because we only have the one in the yellow. So I'm going to start there. It's 113-0009. Oh yeah, this is definitely, this is going to be a quick one to go here. Take a look at this heart shape. Yellow, gold. This is a heart-shaped necklace. So we're looking at one fabulous heart shape. And it's right there. And then it's got the diamonds on the sides. I also, though, do have the white gold available, which we have quantity on the white gold. We do not have any more than just what you see there in the yellow. Here's what the white gold looks like. And white gold's been very popular historically with our Tanzanite, so you may want to choose that. I think you're probably going to choose whatever you like to match the rings you might have or the earrings you might have. But there they are. Tanzanite in a necklace, fully attached to this chain, so that means you don't have to supply your own chain because it's all attached to the top corners of the heart. You have the extra diamonds that are bezel set, and we're going to come in a little closer to look at those stones and see what it looks like. Wait till you see it on the neckline. Another one of those station-style necklaces that makes it so wearable and also giftable, 16, 17, and 18 inches in length for you, and we're going to help you. Big value. They go out right away. Now, here's what I have. One in yellow, that's it. No, there's no switcheroos. I can't change one out. It is literally only the one in the yellow gold. Yellow gold's been extremely popular of late with our shoppers, so keep that in mind if you want to, try to get it instead of missing the boat on this, because I can't bring it back. We obviously don't have the stones anymore. And with our last call on Tanzanites in Blue Wing Block D varieties, if you are a stickler for the quality or you are trying to match with your blue wings you already have from us, here's the best way to go. Let me show you from a distance away. I'm going to borrow the white gold. It's with the lobster claw closure. Here's what it looks like from a distance. So you see it's really intended to sit centered up, and it will. You've got those diamonds about 1.5 inches away on either side. Here's the adjustability with the lobster claw, 16, 17, and 18 inches in length. And how about that fire with that gorgeous heart shape? It's firing as if it's a round. And here's what it looks like on the neckline. Okay, 16, 17, 18. I'll show you all three of those lengths about where they adapt to the neckline here. That's about 16, 17, 18 inches. All that luxury built in. You're not even spending the $3,999 you easily could or easily should, but you guys have a better concept of value, and that's why you're here with us. And that's what we're bringing. And these will ship out on Monday. No need to wait. You'll have it by Wednesday or Thursday. Mother's Day gifting moment here. Absolutely. Anybody who loves Tanzanite, treat them to the best. If it's $3,000, if it's $2,000, if it's even $1,999, those are all important values, but we're going a lot lower than that. One in yellow, the rest in white. They go right out. And they are not even $1,500 a necklace. It's our last call on the show. We have 6 minutes left to go on our Saturday. We'll see you bright and early in the morning at 10 a.m. Pacific time, noon Central, 1 p.m. Eastern. Back to the wheel we'll go. That is some vibrant blue wing block D. Isn't that what it's supposed to be? All blue wing block Ds are going to give you those reds, give you those extra flashes. Here's a reminder of the diamonds that you have. There's the bezel set diamond, one on each side. So there's the one, here's the other. And it's not even going to be 15 or 14 or 13 or 12 or 11 or 10. 99. We're going to blow it out. And wouldn't you know it, all the requests are coming out in the last 5 minutes. Here we go. $999. Let me know what color you'd like. And then, Ellie, we've got you the copper bearing from the other night. I love this ring, Ellie. Thank you for requesting it. What a thrill it's going to be to show that to you again. So final call, $999 on the Tanzanite necklace, the whole necklace. All right. Jason, what'd you just pick up? Okay, so time for the copper bearing, because we are running out of time here. We got less than 5 minutes now. White or yellow, please operators let me know which you'd like, yellow or white. The yellow is going to be gone, you know that. So the white gold's going to be all that remains, it looks like, because we do have a little bit of quantity there. So if you needed more than one even, like let's say you're doing gifting, you can go ahead and get the white gold, get as many as you need. Let's talk to, you got it, white gold going out over there, thank you. And let me know, guys, it's last call. Let's give 60 seconds to this necklace, and then we're going to show, Ellie, if you want to jump on the phone lines, we're going to show your copper bearing next. It is in hand, ready to show, ready to go, and it is a one only. I think that stone is really showy. It's a 120, it's a good size, and perfect for every day. There's always going to be those bigger stones, and we'll show you a bigger pendant tomorrow in a heart shape. I know it's brand new, and we've been waiting to see that. So we'll have a bigger pendant tomorrow. I'm still waiting on, we're custom designing right now some great pendants to go around some of our really large stones that we just got back from a couple of museum displays. So we'll be showing those in the coming weeks, but here we are at the most affordable by far way to get a Tanzanite necklace. All right, so I'm going to show you, this is a copper bearing from the other evening, and one that stunned me. It looks like a round. It's actually a square cushion. It's 1130298. Keep calling on the Tanzanite necklaces. Still, the yellow gold is still here, which is a little bit surprising. So still have the yellow gold and the white gold available on that necklace. And here we are with our gorgeous carat 19 copper rich stone. This is purple pink. It's got the secondary hue of fuchsia with that neon purple glow we love. Carat 66 in diamonds. Still just cannot get over this larger diamond weight. We rarely see a carat and a half plus in a diamond mounting. We're seeing it here, though, in the most classic type of way. It's the halo with the diamonds down the sides. You're getting a really, really classic look, still squaring it off. I love those really bright, nice right angles you have to the sides here. Let me try it on. You can still stack next to it if you want to, because there's elevation to the profile. So you can stack right on next to it if you like. If you are a stacker, you know, we like to look for those platforms that are set up a bit. But here's our carat 19. It is also the upgrade of the 18 karat gold. So 18 karat, private collection purple Paraiba, huge diamond weight, and it was part of a blowout trio, and the other two have gone. And this one, boy, there's something silky about the way it glides. Let me show you the inside while we're at it too, up close, because there's something, it just glides on and off the hand, and this is why. It's got that complete band on the inside, all mirror finished, even a little roundedness to the band. Really, really a smooth, silky feel on the hand. We're going to do that for just, I still can't get over it, $24.99, and it's got all the neons, all the bright colors, looking fabulous, and that is a request. So one only there, and we'll see who's going to take it for that unheard of price tag. That is something special right there. $24.99 for the carat diamond, carat 66 diamond mounting alone is incredible, and it's staying in the white gold. So that is the key. It's got to stay in the white gold, but we'll size it for you. Whatever you need. But our last call, we're down to about 1 minute. So we invite you to join us tomorrow. It's going to be our big Sunday spectacular. So excited about it. We have an incredible heart-shaped pendant, among other things, in Tanzanite. So if you want a bigger Tanzanite heart shape, we'll have a pendant for you tomorrow. We've got incredible jewelry tomorrow. Lots more Mother's Day specials for you. Some markdowns on some pieces that might be perfect gifting ideas. And any requests you might have for tomorrow, we're willing to help you out there too. But $24.99, is that really going to stay here with us? I wouldn't think so, but you never know. So last call, I want to give you as much look as you need on that one. It's an awfully important style. to get in the purple Paraiba arena. $24.99 is such a good value. I don't know how, I didn't know how it made it past the other night. Didn't even know how that was even possible. And we're down to about 25 seconds remaining. Thank you. Give us a call if you have any questions about anything you've seen today. We'll be happy to help you out there. And we're here for a couple minutes after we go off the air. The phone lines stay open for you. So give us a quick call. Remember, we see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific, noon Central Time, and 1 p.m. Eastern. I will see you then. Have a great rest of your Saturday. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Lauren Blair. We'll see you tomorrow at 10. Looking forward to it, and have a great rest of your Saturday.